YouTube, hello. I did a little sneaky. Went live before telling the Discord. See if that gets people's attention. Probably won't. I'll post in Discord anyway. I'm not typing. That's okay. It's having an issue. Live now. There we go. With more. Don't know why I thought more was spelled with an A, like bore. Ratchet and Clank. I spelled Ratchet wrong. I don't care. I want to play the game. That's what I'm here for. Bam. You got news and a lot of it. Wow, Jeppo's here. I didn't even post the Discord message yet. That's loyalty, baby. But anyway, let's hear it. I don't like that Twitch has me listed as playing the wrong Ratchet and Clank. I deliberately picked the 2002, the good one. And Twitch puts me in the category for just Ratchet and Clank, the artwork for which is the 2016 one, the bad one. Thank you. My wife, no stake in that game. 43 years. Good lord. Feels like only 2 since we were married. Anyway. John Cena's retiring. I heard. I want to comment real quick. I love this menu because, like, it's A, it's nostalgic for me, but B, it's just, like, ambiance. It's night. The crickets are going. The occasional tool. Dogs barking in the distance. He's working on his ship. The colors are nice and soft. You can see him wandering in and out of his house, getting some, like, bolts and some supplies to fix some stuff late into the night. It's great. I love just how chill it is. It made me want this when I was a kid. Just a place to myself where I could while away the hours building a ship and not have to worry about things like taxes or food. Anyway, enough of that. We're on to Orkzon, a planet horribly polluted to the point that you can't breathe oxygen on it. That's more like the reality I know. Yay! CM Punk screws Drew again. I mean, is that news, though? Like, love the detail that he holds his mouth when Clank gets out here. Whoop. This planet's fucking all poisoned to shit. O2 mask required for organic life forms. I'm Clank, baby. Except no substitutes, except for Ratchet, who plays so much better. I don't know why, but Clank... I don't know if they still do them, or if they do, they probably changed them. But the Clank sections in these early Ratchet and Clanks are real laborious. Clank moves slower, doesn't jump as high, he doesn't get access to all the fun weapons.
Badgerbots can't climb, but you can use your...
Wow, way to make fun of the narrator. Unbelievable. Fortunately, there's tiny little teleporty devices. I will admire that, Ratchet and Clank, at least this planet, and I think at least 1 or 2 others, they're like, visit this, do a whole section, and then you have to come back later as Ratchet and do another whole section. It's kind of a big whole thing on this planet. Don't know if I can I pull up the map? This is a big fucking map. There's a lot to see and explore, and half of it I can't even do yet. Played the infobot. My bad. That's on me. You're getting every memory or memoir in Commando. Just got Zhao. Nah. Yeah, the problem with Zhao, if and when they do another Like a Dragon, my hope and prayer is that they give you access to Zhao as a party member early in the game so that people can actually use him, because he's the last party member you get in the first Like a Dragon. And he's, like, one of the last ones, if not the last one you get in Infinite Wealth. And it's like, I kind of want to use this character and see what he's all about, because he seems like a cool dude. But literally, my party is already formed at this point. He's underleveled. I haven't tricked him out with the best gear. I just don't want to use this guy. Where the hell is the Can you get over here? Children, I swear. Kill for me, children! Excellent. My army of children will save the day. Now sacrifice yourselves so Mom can go through this door. Thank you. I'll always remember you. Who the fuck were those guys? Gotta get me some new kids. Less prone to disappointing me about getting stuck on rocks. Ugh. The good news is, I'm like 99% sure this is the last time we play as Clank in this game. Junji Han is the last in Infinite Wealth? Yeah. Junji's the last one, but like, Zhao is also really late. I'll be honest, I know Junji is in Hawaii because there's a whole cutscene with him. I don't remember where Zhao is. I assume he's still in Yokohama, but wild. But yeah, it's interesting. In games going forward, Ratchet always has access to just like a helmet that auto drops down, and boom, he doesn't need to worry about no oxygen. So the reasons why you have to play as Clank become a bit more obscure. You're gonna use Zhao, why not? I mean, go for it, you do you, but casual play, you've already tricked your party out by the time you get Zhao, so you're comfortable with it. And in the speedrun for Infinite Wealth, he's just, you get him too late to do anything with him. You want to min-max in a speedrun, so... I don't know why I killed you, honestly. Wow. Killed my son! Unbelievable. New son acquired. Hope you're sturdier than the last one. Because I will be throwing you indiscriminately at enemies I don't want to fight myself. And that's the only reason to have children. That and they let you open doors sometimes. Both literally and socially. You can, you know, guilt your boss into giving you time off if you have, you know, Timmy's baseball game is Thursday. Assuming your boss is a parent. If your boss isn't a parent, then they don't fucking give a shit. Then you better hope they forget you ever mentioned little Timmy, because otherwise you have to keep that lie going. Alright. New sons acquired. Hello, sons. Who's gonna stay for Yakuza 9? Who are we adding? Kiryu's gone? Yeah. Which I feel like they kind of pussed out, you know. You're gonna write a whole game about Kiryu having cancer and dying. Actually, follow through and pull that trigger. They just very conveniently had him be like, oh man, he beat the cancer, but he's real weak from it, so now he's still in all the games going forward, but you can't play as him or do anything, so... Very cool of you, thank you. Definitely feels like you committed to a story there. Akiyama? Well, God, they're getting old though, dude. Kiryu and Majima are in their 50s. You could probably get Daigo in there. I don't know how old Akiyama is, if I'm being honest. Alright, you kids wait here. I'd like to see Eri back, but I mean, she wasn't, in Infinite Wealth, so unlikely. Who is new? Oh, game really thought about there for a second. Tomizawa and, what's her name? The 20-year-old, girl who robs you at the beginning of, at Infinite Wealth. Shizawa? Chitoza? Something like that. You son of a hey, kids! Thank you. Alright, through the door. Figured it out. Little Tim Tam can't fucking sit still long enough to let his brothers in. Chitose, yeah. I keep him. Oh yeah, Chitose and Tomizawa are great. I guess they also added, I'm bad with names. The pink-haired Korean woman. She was in the last game, but she wasn't a party member. Now she is. Beyond that, it was all returning cast. I feel like you gotta keep well, obviously Ichiban. You gotta keep Namba and Adachi. They're like the bros. Psycho as well, for similar reasons. Honestly, the rest, you could probably do a game, like, where they are characters, but they are not party members. And it wouldn't be too jarring. This, by the way, is a little sneaky. If you open up the door with them following you, they run into those explosive boxes and die. I also think I've missed one, since there's this guy right here. Would you follow me, you stupid fucking... Are you for... God, oh, this kid's the worst. You're named Milton. The lame, smelly kid that I didn't want. Every time we go somewhere, it's just complaints from you. You're like, Mom, the floor's a little bit slippery. And I'm like, shut up, Milton. Get in the hole. Gone. Out of my sight. Fucking Milton, I swear. I'll miss Tim Tam. Tim Tam wore a cape. Anytime there was a problem, he'd look back at me and smile with a twinkle in his eye. And I knew everything would be okay. Milton was gonna grow up to have fedora and neckbeard. That's what Milton was like. I'm having fun assigning personalities to my robot children that they don't deserve or want or warrant. Are you? You will be... Stuart. Prove yourself capable and everything will be fine, Stuart. Just wait here while I get the door for you. Can keep you out? It's not up to me, dude. I'm not in Sega headquarters at RGG Studios deciding who we keep for the next game. I'd love to see all the characters come back, but I'd get it if some of them didn't. Ah, of course, because he's voiced by Robbie Damon. Alright, Stuart, you performed adequately, so you earned the name Stuart, a perfectly normal name. Mine? Not really in the last couple games, is he? Being, you know, dead. Parentheses, dead. I feel like if they do a Kiwami 3, Mine might have a chance to come back. The theory is they're doing Kiwami 3 based on some of the screenshots for the memories you get regarding Yakuza 3 are like clearly HD and in a new engine. So people think they're working on a Kiwami 3, which would be great. Oh, Clank. Yes, silly. Alright, got the Magna Boots.
These Magna Boots are a device designed for climbing special metal surfaces. However, your feet appear to be too small to equip them.
Alright, what does that mean, you fucking bitch? Your feet appear to be too small. Okay. Fucking got a smaller size shoe then? It's not my fault, I was born this way. Unreal. Andre lived? Yeah. He and Mine fell from the Lame Tower. Yeah, and Andre got shot multiple times, right? So they really had no reason surviving, but he sure did. He opened a bar in Hawaii now that he was done being a black market weapons guy. Alright, wait here, kids. I have to go and get your sibling who's stuck behind this box. Come along, then. Ooh, two of them, huh? Alright, wait here. Kids, I swear. Never wanted to be child-rearing, but here we are. When do you think Kiwami 3 gets announced? Game Awards? Doesn't RGG kind of have their own thing they normally do? Alright, everyone here should have 6 of you, yes. Alright, wait here where it's nice and safe. I'll get that box. Take a quick look around. Make sure I didn't forget anyone. We appear to be good. Alright then. Follow me, children. We have a maze to navigate, and the problem is you all can't jump. So you better stick to my ass. Can't stay long because you have paperwork on, but stopping in for a bit to say hi. Hello. You've caught me with my 6 children trying to navigate a maze of fire. The problem is my 6 children are idiots. Alright, so where does the fire go? Fire goes this way. Alright, I still have 6 of you. Aren't most children? True. But I mean, these kids can't even jump. Children that can't jump? Unheard of. Children are bouncy little things. Especially if you hit them with cars. Not that I would know. Twitch, for legal reasons, that's a joke. Any one of you falls into this vat of horrible acid, I swear to God, you're out of the will. There will be no funeral for you. I'll give your supper to the smartest of you. The ones that didn't fall into the horrible acid. Shinada as a pound mate. That could be fun. Stuck at a party yesterday where children outnumbered the adults. Ah! I mean, I'm outnumbered 6 to 1 right here. I'm just waiting for commands. Stay on my ass and don't fall in the sludge. Alright, they all made it. You all get to eat dinner tonight. That is your reward for obedience. Oh, more children. Ain't it grand? Can't believe Ratchet left me to be a single parent. I thought we had something, him and I. Kill for me, children. Well, 2 of you failed me. I lose more children that way. Giant angry crab lobster things. But then I just get more. There's a word for how I raise my children. I believe it's kidnapping, but you know. Judgment 3 with Kaito. I would like that. Kaito's fun, the Judgment universe. Well, it's the Yakuza universe, isn't it? Child endangerment? No, they're not in danger. Especially when they outnumber them. Okay, nope, they're still in danger. Horrible children. Can't even take a punch. That's how you know they're not Irish. Can't hold their booze, can't take a punch. Waste of time, that child. Alrighty. Alright, children, you outnumber him like 8 to 1. Kill. Do not let your brothers fall. Thank you. For God's sakes. Alright, now you outnumber him like 10 to 1. Destroy, rip him apart. Excellent. I applaud all 10 of you. Me with 10 kids, Octomom ain't got shit on me. Now get in the hole. Ah, excellent. Quite foolish of you to just sit there. Let me shoot you. Well, my children have sacrificed their lives so that I may continue. And to that I will be forever thankful as long as I remember it. Alright, I've forgotten. I like the commentary that now that I don't have kids, I have more money. You say they aren't Irish, but you have 10 children. Could be Italian.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Oh no. I've got a dirty little secret. Planet Pokitaru. I Wonder how long I'll hold out and not let Ratchet see that infobot. Come on, Ratchet, let me back on the ship. Ah, Magna Boots.
Hey, you giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh.
Ah.
What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this.
Oh,
but you must
immediately.
promise
Cool.
to stay focused on our missions.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe Y Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe Y Resort.
I like this guy.
And leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joe Y Resort. Pokitaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Damn. That's right, Mom and Dad are fighting. Alright, well, now that I have the Magna Boots, let me go do some cleanup real quick. 3 of 4 gold bolts? That isn't right. The nerve. How is this going to be a 100% golden bolt run if I don't get all the golden bolts? That would just be a lie at that point. Yes, now that I've equipped myself with Magna Boots, I think it should be trivial. I also need to drop off the trophy from the hoverboard race to this guy anyway, which I don't think I 100% need, but it makes the game a lot easier getting this thing. Or no, I'm thinking winning the hoverboard race made easier. This thing is completely unnecessary.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Do you have people?
I do not.
The sonic summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and aggressive hunters. Simply equip the sonic summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
So, yeah, this is a helmet that... And sand mice are adorable, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna just rock up to this thing. And this dude comes out and he's like, hey, what's up? Want to shoot some stuff together? And I love it. It's great. Don't get me wrong. However, there's only like 5 or 6 in the entire game. And they're a bit randomly placed. So, the actual versatility of this thing is incredibly limited. You're sad? Oh no, Jeppo, why are you sad? And gold bolt, baby. RG did a Yakuza experience thing at AX, and I couldn't go because UK. Yeah, well... They might do another one at a con in the future. Hardly unheard of. Bunch of Yakuza fans chilling out. Doing drugs and crime? For as much as the game is entrenched in Yakuza stuff, a lot of people have pointed out that, like, it's crazy no one ever does drugs in Yakuza. And that's because of the stigma Japan has on drugs in general. Now, obviously, the organized crime syndicate, in reality, doesn't give a shit about the stigma of drugs. But Japanese culture and society really doesn't like drugs. So even in a game about Yakuza, it's all about, like, you know, money collecting and rigged casinos and shit like that of how people make money. Protection fees, that sort of thing. Loan sharks. No drugs or assassinate. Well, there are assassins in the game, but they're not usually Yakuza. And if they are, they're the bad guys. We would never be a Yakuza assassin, no sir. A lot of Shora PP. Yeah, there is cults. I'll give you that one. There are cults in the game. Alright, since I have the Magna Boots, let's do the other thing that I needed them for, at least right away. Which was Planet Battalia. There you are. Fort Krontos. I need to explore the walled city and take down the ships attacking. Jokin'? Tell ya a joke. Alright. Remember, if it's sexist, Nathan wanted this joke. Ahem. A young boy finds his grandfather, an avid gardener, working in his garden one afternoon. What do you usually put on your celery? The boy asks his grandfather. The old man wipes the sweat and dirt from his forehead. He's amazed his grandson has taken such an interest in his hobby. Well, I usually put a mix of enriched soil and rotted horse manure. That's weird, the grandson says. I just go with ranch dressing. I like that kid. That kid's going places. Fucking stupid idiot. Now the granddad sounds like he eats shit. Ha! Get him. Classic. John Cena said Royal Rumble 2025 Elimination Chamber and Mania 41 is his last. That's a very me joke. What do you put on your celery? It's like, dirt and manure. I just go with ranch usually. I mean, it tastes better. I would never say that. Ranch is disgusting, but, you know. I'd rather eat it over dirt and manure, so. But yeah, I like that joke. Very me. Peanut butter and raisins would be my answer for celery. Or I just eat it plain. Celery has basically no flavor, so I don't mind just, you know, biting into it. It's got a crunch, which I like. That sinking your teeth into it crunch noise. I love that. But it is basically just water. For all the nutritional value it has. Cena's going through till December, though. Well, it's good to round out the year. He's probably contractually obligated to round out the year at the very least. Ranch is delicious. Wow, you eat an entire ranch? Horses and everything? The hooves? That's weird. You should try dressing. It's usually better on foods. Cream cheese, your favorite for celery? Fair. Okay, right. Doesn't pause the game when I do that. Unlike every other fucking Ratchet and Clank game. Oh, for God's sakes. What? Clank, please. I just need to get over this. Just add some celery salt. I don't mind that they taste like nothing. I'm not complaining. We'll go for a 17 world title. Oh, I imagine a retirement match. It'll be something grand. He may or may not win. It'll be like either a devastating loss, you know, ends, or it'll be a grand victory or some such. He loses, but some new guy comes out to, you know, carry the torch for him or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm not a writer for WWE, despite what it says on my business cards. These guys, I always find super annoying. Hate these little dudes. Which is annoying because Insomniac apparently loved them. They're in a bunch of Ratchet and Clank games. Idiot. Just the tiny robots that float out of the way and try and zap you. I hate them. Such a nuisance. Celery actually has a ton of flavor when used in cooking. Okay, well, that's not what I was talking about, so. I was talking about just eating it raw. Raw vegans that refuse to eat salt, that's insane, it's a mineral, dehydrate celery to use as salt. It also uses an alternative nitrate to smoking meat. Why are vegans smoking meat? Has anyone stopped and gone, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense? Oh, I have the Devastator at this point, so, rip these guys. Rip these guys if my aim was good. I do wish the Devastator had more of a punch. You get another rocket launcher later that just does so much more damage. A metric I measure by way of how many shots it takes to kill a thing. Which, you know, is a pretty good metric, if you ask me. I've also rendered the tanks completely harmless to me, unless I happen to take a nap in front of one. The word also is used there to distinguish two different points. The word also. You should have gone also, comma, then not it's also. One blaster ammo. Yeah, alright, sure. Alright. I've made it to the turrets. Hello, janitor from Scrubs. Yes, that's really him.
Hey, I know you two.
Look, the plumber's back.
Very funny.
What are you doing here, sir?
Maintenance. What else? I help fix this planet's useless air defenses.
Well, I think you'd better hurry up.
The turret works fine, you little yahoo. It's the locals. They haven't got the skilled manpower to use it.
I'm a pretty good shot.
You? No, I could lose my job.
Oh, come on. What's the sense of keeping up a turret if nobody's gonna use it?
Yeah.
Besides, the Blarg chased you off the last planet. Why don't we pay him back?
Well, all right, go on if you want. Just don't break anything.
Neil Flynn is that actor's name. Does a lot of improv stuff, is what I understand. After Scrubs, he arguably had the most successful post-career, not counting, the guy that plays Dr. Cox already had a pretty successful career ahead of that. But, yeah, Neil Flynn went on to star in The Middle, which is a sitcom where he played the dad. And as far as I know, that was a wildly successful sitcom. Got many seasons, so I assume they were doing something right. I only watched a little bit of it myself and thought it was okay. But, you fuck, Zach Braff's not doing much these days. Donald Faison sued Fortnite. That was his big news thing. Carla, I think, actually went on to do Castle, the TV show, so she was alright. No idea about Elliot. I saw her in, like, one other thing, and that was it. Good old Scrubs actors. Oh, God! We're at war. Shooting down the bomb cruisers. Bomb carriers, destroyers, missile carriers, missile cruisers. Shooting down the big fucking ships. And I got a skill point. Alright. I really wasn't trying, but sure. Alrighty. Oh god, you shot one this way? You fucking suck. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Last one. Ooh, it's a biggin. Why is the last one such a biggin? I know the missiles track, like, where they're gonna start coming at you based on where the camera is, which is why I'm trying to kind of, like, lead the shot so it doesn't fire any behind me. I prefer it firing in front of me so I can actually hit the damn thing. Little trick for you if you're playing this game. Missiles absolutely go in relation to the camera. There we go. Beautiful.
Well. Looks like he's good for something after all.
My
Here,
dad!
take this.
When I,
What
you know,
is it?
graduated
It detects
college.
underground bolts. My grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. See you around
I
sometime.
forgot about that line.
Since you now own
What a
the
cheap old man he was.
icon will show up on screen whenever you are near a buried stash of bolts.
I
When
mean,
equipped, the metal
shoe
detector
fits.
will give you signals to indicate your proximity to the buried bolts.
was there ever a
The detector
Scrubs
plate
game?
will
Not
always
that I
indicate
know.
the direction to the bolts. Hold down the circle button to activate the device.
There were a
As you
couple
move closer
hospital
to the
games.
bolts, the rings will become redder, and
what
the
is it?
beeping will become
Trauma
faster.
Center.
Continue holding down the circle button, and once you are directly over the bolts, the metal detector will suck them out of the ground.
And of course, you know, like Surgeon Simulator, but I don't know if that counts. The bolt detector is interesting and all, but like it's a nothing item. I don't want to stand around looking for weird caches of bolts. And it's not like it's a lot of bolts either. You get like a couple hundred, I think. If you got a couple thousand for every one of those you popped, it would be worth it, but it's just no one gives a shit. The bolt detector did not make a return in any as far as I know, any other Ratchet and Clank games. It's telling when it's like what came back and what didn't. It's like, bolt detector. Nah, that went away. The Trespasser. It kind of came back. There were just different styles of Lux. The Hollow Guys. Absolutely. A thing that disguises you came back in pretty much all the Ratchet and Clank games. Portable ammo buyer. For whatever reason, that one didn't come back. Thought that one was pretty useful myself. I don't want to see you. There's one gold bolt. The gold bolt here is weird. I don't actually know where it is off the top of my head. But I know I need to get it. Oh, and of course the item for, like, discounts to vendors is cool. Never came back either. Although, they did have that thing where if they detected old save data on your thing, they'd give you discounts, which was kind of neat. I miss when games did that. Jack X, if it detected previous Jack and Daxter save file, and Deadlocked of all things, it would let you play as older iterations of Jack and Ratchet. Most recently, it was when we booted up Dead Souls, it detected Yakuza 4 save data on my PS3. So it gave me some early game shit, which was actually kind of good. I'll do the sewers first. Another one that I think is optional, strictly speaking. You don't need the Hypnomatic, but, yeah. Saves me a couple bucks, why not? Oh, this might be easier with the O2 mask. Fuck it, who cares? Oh, it's my friend, the Amoeboids. That's right, you're on this horrible planet. The horrible noises they make. O2 maskless run? I don't think that's doable, partly because the speedrun works around it. For a while, Ratchet and Clank has an interesting puzzle, from what I've seen on YouTube. For a while, speedrunners were trying to get the infobot to, I think it's Hoven, off-planet Orxon without using Ratchet, meaning Clank would have to hit the hitbox. And they got very close to cracking that puzzle, but last I checked in, they still hadn't quite nailed down how you're supposed to do that, or how it's even feasible. Like, outside of tool-assisted, but... However, the speedrun for Ratchet and Clank has evolved to the point where, skipping the Ratchet section on Orxon is so unnecessary that a lot of people just don't give a shit at this point. So, like, yeah, it'd be neat, but, you know, you don't have to. So, yeah, I'm not gonna break world record here by doing an early Pokitaru run. A, because I've already kind of fucked that, haven't I? Or an early Hoven run. And B, I gotta put water back in. Ugh. Like I said, people better than me at this game have been working on it for much longer than I've even known about it, so... Don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Diving much too early is what I did right there. Nailed it. We're doing 2 and 3? Yeah, sure. I love 2 and 3. I like 1 more than either of those games, I guess. 1 is my favorite. I think other games have much better gameplay, however, the gameplay in 1 is still very serviceable. I like that you're just kind of a random hillbilly that found weapons and is saving the galaxy. I think that's far more interesting. Ratchet has an arc and a story in this game that he doesn't have in other iterations because, you know, he's all arced out. This game covered that. Ratchet has flaws in depth, and he has to grow as a person in this game. He's not doing that in Going Commando. There's a bit of him struggling to realize, you know, how exactly do I be a commando, because he's still a bit out of water on it, but... You know, it's not like there's an important lesson Ratchet has to learn at the end of Commando. It's just stop the bad guy. And 3 doesn't even have that. It's just stop the bad guy. There's none of this fish out of water, still kind of a rookie thing going on. Gonna be interesting to see you try and get the real annoying gold bolt on Orxon. With the... yeah. I need a certain gun for that, though, don't I? So I can't get it yet. Ah, fuck me. Right at the end, I choked. God damn it. Classic maneuver. No, I don't think that one's going to be that bad, Nathan. The gold bolt that's probably going to be the biggest problem for me is, the, Solanus or whatever it is. The planet that's just, the Stormy City and you don't have Clank. Because that one is a toughie. That one's a real tough bastard, that one. Not quite. I need to go around this way. There we go. The swing shot one? Yeah. Easy to cock that one up, let me tell you. Ooh, that's not right. That works, but then... A little annoying. Guess. Hold on. That can be done. Then that can be done, and then that can be done. Excellent. There was a Scrubs game on Android. What? What genre was it? Tell me it was a fighting game. Oh, you know what I'm gonna bet, since it was a mobile game? I'm gonna bet it was like a Diner Dash clone. You just had like the Scrubs characters as JPEGs, and then shitty little rendered versions of them going around helping people. You know what I mean. Probably that or a gacha. Scrubs wasn't popular. Well, gacha's popular now. There's no way Scrubs was like popular enough to have a gacha game at this point. And gacha wasn't a thing back when Scrubs was popular, so... I'm betting it's a Diner Dash ripoff. I don't know if I gotta be able to surface this one. Okay. Gonna say, I don't have enough air at that point, otherwise. Got my face stuck on a fucking door, because I'm a brilliant man. Ooh. Well, this is, gentlemen, you've ruined my jacuzzi, if I'm being honest with you. 20 pyroster ammo. Why, how did you know? How far in are we? In terms of number of planets, we're about half. We're about half, I think. The problem is the later half of this game is much harder and the planets are much longer. So, hard to say. Really should have just had this on my fucking quick select for all the times I have to pull it out. Let's see. That won't work. That could work. Okay. Need to bother with that. That works. And then... That's an issue. Rather annoying issue with that. How do... Oh, I see. That won't work, so not there. You need to go there. You two need to go there, and you need to be pointed there. Stream lagging for anyone else, or is it just you? It's probably just you, because you suck. Skill issue. F's in chat for Nathan. I just realized I absolutely look like I rolled out of bed, and the reason for that is I rolled out of bed. Bando, my stream's looking fine on mine.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm searching for a very elusive and secret substance.
Ah,
Titanium.
your mom.
The oceans on this planet are said to be
He's an
the
orphan.
source of that element.
Well, not anymore. All that toxic dumping has obscured any trace of it. You will find raritanium for me.
No, I will not.
Piece of junk. My latest invention, Persuader. I intended.
Fucking thing doesn't work. Hey, want to buy it?
Well, the only thing that's gotten me so far is a discount from Gadgetron vendors.
Hey, I could use that.
Well, I'll trade it for some raritanium.
I believe planet Hoven is a source of that element.
Yeah, noted.
Our long-range sensors do not detect raritanium. Our database indicates that the best place to locate this mineral is on planet Hoven.
Yeah, well. Sort that out later, I guess. Time for the O2 mask.
Hey,
This guy.
You two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks. You are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal?
Sounds
for
like a
you?
whole lot of not my
Since the
business.
Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous mutants?
yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, that's the
Left
word for
or
it.
became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you said
I said I had a deal, and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours. Just escort me to the other end of this resort, and you can use our jet fighter.
Jet fighter, eh? All right. But you better not try to stiff us.
Had enough of that going around. Fucking late era capitalism galaxy. This fucking planet. Fortunately, this escort mission is easy because he doesn't have any health, so... Also, enemies don't target him. What? Ah, I can get him with the back, so I guess no problem. Ow, okay. Well, you know what? Maybe I should just die. Reset this while I'm young. Or that's, you know, coward. That's the Nathan way out. Cook me up some fish and power through like a grown-ass man. Alright, so there's a fun little trick you can do with this. If you stand on it, he goes, which is great and all. However, the problem is, if you're off it, he doesn't go. The issue, while you're standing on it, enemies will spawn and try and kill you. But if you just hang out here near the front, you're close enough to him that he just goes anyway. And no enemies spawn. The sand mouse might unironically be good here, actually. But it's a bit late. Anyway, the Walloper works pretty well against those guys, but I don't think you have it. No, I never buy the Walloper. If I don't know about... I assume you mean the fish and not the weird octopus-looking things there. Unironically, you could just use the suck cannon. That deals with them pretty nicely. Ow. Just got that health, you bastard. Really? Well, the suck cannon deals with them when there isn't a fucking 1-inch lip in between me and them, I guess. Alrighty. Boy, that 1-inch lip really protects those bastards, huh? There we go, a nice ammo three-way. Suck! Give him the suck. A nice ammo-free way of handling those guys. The gold bolt on this planet. I can never remember where it is. But I think it's nearby here. Like, it might be up there somewhere? I think you strictly need to, like, jump into the water and swim around something. Like, it's on the other side of that. It's, I'll get it after I escort this guy. Unimportant right now. And more health. Beautiful. You have to swim to get it? Yeah, that's... I remember that, too. The problem is I don't remember where. Need the, Oh, right, you need the, thruster pack for it. I think you're right. Anyway, second verse, same as the first. Get him started, hop off, grab on up here, and away we go! No issue. Yeah, you could use the Walloper to make that easier for you, or you could just skip it. You know what's easier than the Walloper? Not bothering. I do know the speed run, because I guess it's a bit faster than doing what I'm doing. If you stand on the windshield so that, like, he's between you and the enemies can't reach him. And then you can just bomb glove them when they get close. Alrighty. This walkway always freaked me out, and I always sometimes end up falling off it. Sometimes always happens. Oh boy. Yeah, that's right. Better run. Or I'll suck you dry. Nailed it. I always thought the bridge was cool. I like this bridge. This bridge is rad. The other one always freaked me out. I don't know why I fell off that one a ton when I was younger. Thought it was trippy or something, I guess. Thank you. That it? That's just these two, huh? Alright. Celebratory gun salute!
We're here. Now, where's that fight?
Right there in that locked garage.
Yeah, sure,
One tourist
alright.
crashes a jet and wham! Lawsuit.
That lock is unlike any.
Wham! Lawsuit.
Very astute observation, Mr. Shiny. I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourist, and the board of directors don't trust me. So we have a little problem.
True.
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough up the mask.
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll tell you what. Go talk to Bob at his Robo-Shack. He knows about these locks.
Bob, you say?
You'll need to use the special features of a gadget.
Yes, thank you. I was just told that.
Well, what do we got here? Hey, watch it. I recognize that word.
Recognize is spelled.
Yeah, installed the hell
His subtitles are great.
I can see that. I taught that idiot brother of mine everything he knows. Look, if you want some real hardware, I can fix this little feller up with a thruster pack. Ooh.
Will it help us get past that weird lock by the fighter garage?
Ah, you know about those gizmos, huh? Well, it sure as heck will. It's got a real special power slam move built right in.
It's a good thing I need this to get to that jet, or you'd be out of luck, pal.
Alrighty.
I've got it. I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad a hopping.
I like that they spelled the subtitles
Well, there you are,
so
buddy.
weird.
Better
It's a
than
good
new.
joke.
That's right. I am the man.
Damn. He is the man. Alright, thruster pack. We can kit it out now. Let me get these first. Ah, sweet health. Sweet, delicious health. There we go. And this is why we need the pilot's helmet to fly jet planes like this.
Press the square button to fire the machine guns, and press the circle button to fire homing missiles. Go faster. Hold down
Woo!
the X button.
Crash into them a bit. Crashed into them quite a bit, actually. It would probably not surprise anyone to learn that speedrunners had also manipulated this fight so that RNG always spawns them in, like, facing the guys they need to hit. And, like, they can just pour on max damage and kill them quickly. Oh, boy. Hey, I have a serious question, Blarg and Chairman Drek. You're dumping your toxins and runoff on Pokitaru. I get that, you don't want to pollute your new planet. Why not dump it on your old planet? Your old, shitty, already polluted planet. Like, that would surely be less illegal and more efficient, right? Oh, the Blarg are just straight up evil and they'll do whatever they want because Drek feels like it. Yeah, alright, that's fair. Can't argue with that. There we go. Easy.
Well, I guess that should do it. Here you go.
Kiryu be Sega's mascot if Sonic didn't exist? No, Alex Kidd, obviously. He still has the staying power. He's still relevant. I believe, damn it. I don't know, honestly, if Sega would still be going if it wasn't for Sonic. Sonic was such a... Maybe in Japan. Yakuza did really well in Japan, but, like, Sonic was such a seller for them that, you know... It's really hard to look at Sega and go, where would you be without that guy at this point? And I'm like, I don't think Samba de Amigo and Nights into Dreams are carrying Sega into the, you know, late 2020s. I just find that somewhat unlikely. is the second Mr. Sega. Yeah, sure. Alright, so is it around this side? Oh, why I'm underwater for this. I mean, I guess I partly know why. I think maybe, you know, there's a scenario where, like, I need to swim through a cave or something? I'm not seeing it, though. The gold bolt's, like, behind one of these islands. I remember that. I just don't remember which one. Oh, it's that one up there. Interesting. It was very close. One of the most annoying skill points in the game can be found on this planet. And it's for going underwater and blowing up every explosive crate that is underwater. It's super annoying. Tested 3DS emulation lately? No. I have no desire to play anything on the 3DS at the moment. Nothing on the wheel is 3DS, so I have no reason to. The only thing I would test it for at this point is to see if I can get X or Y or Sun and Moon working. This is looking promising. Maybe. I mean, that is where I need to be. That's where crates are and everything. I just... Well, here's this, though. Where... How, though? Because this is absolutely where I need to be, and the lock is up there, so I need to start over there. Oh, it's there. I see. How'd I miss this? Oh, well, whatever. Probably reading chat, because I'm, you know, the attention span of a frog over here. There we go. Pokemon White 2 for the wheel. Well, that's regular ass emulation, and I'd rather do Black 2. I want to do a the challenge mode that Black 2 has, where like gyms are harder. I want to do that, but as a Nuzlocke and have Rosa with me, which she's already tentatively agreed to. It's more just a matter of scheduling it. Just not even bother with that. Okay. Put myself in a bit of a pickle here. Really hoping. No, I didn't get it. WWE Crush Hour? I've literally never heard of that. Oh, boy. Hey, awesome. Oh, he hit me. Oh, you bastard. That's like my second or third death. I have not had many. WWE Twisted Metal? Why wouldn't I just play Twisted Metal, then? What an awkwardly placed swing shot. Hit the damn tree line every time you try it. Just Ratchet going, yeah. Sounding like he smoked a few too many. Is Crush Hours more fun? Maybe. Then sure, why not? I'm not above racing games. Again, they just have like an actual campaign. I don't know how many times I have to say Driver San Francisco before somebody says, you know, maybe Driver San Francisco is one that would be good to play. But I guess I'll keep bringing it up. Eventually put it as streamer's choice, because that's how it always has to be. Alright, gold bulls acquired. Let's get the hell out of here. I think that's our ship over there. Kishi has a car with his ass on it. Oh, you know what? I'm in. I'm sold. Suddenly, it all makes sense. Absolutely. Alrighty, now I've got the O2 mask, we can head back to Orxon. Explore as Ratchet. How many gold bolts are in this planet? I can think of at least 2. I thought it said 3 in the little info thing there. Blackwater and Blarg Tactical Research. I do. Blackwater. Yeah, I need to go back there as well. I'm waiting for the Hydro Pack for that, though. Less so the Blarg Tactical Research Station, but once I have the Hydro Pack, I can also go back to Novalis, and it'll make, you know, Rilgar a bit easier, so. And then I'll just do cleanup at BTS. Wait, how many gold bolts? View mission info? Well, you really won't tell me unless I hop into the ship, huh? A little weird. 2, okay. Yeah, it's just the 2 of them, then. One of them, I think, is super easy. The other one is, not. Alright, the Blarg homeworld. It's lovely. Very green. Any PSP games allowed? Can you even buy the Visbomb at this point? I don't think so. I don't think you can get that until you get to the Gemlik Moonbase. I think. I might be wrong about that. Fucking things! I think PSP emulation's a thing. So yes, I suppose those would be allowed. The problem with that, well, it's all nice and good and dandy that I shot him so that these guys stay asleep. I then immediately need to ruin all my hard work by doing this. Which wakes him up immediately. But this is also a checkpoint, so who cares? Because there's now 2 paths to take. Oh, I can't get the Visibomb.
Great bargains.
Look at that. Can't afford it, but I can get it. Anyway. 15K, by the way. Let's immediately move the goalpost even further back by going this way and getting the thing. Fucking smooth. I may want to go the other way just to actually buy the fucking Visibomb, because Devastator takes 3 shots to bring those guys down. Hey, hey, Visibomb only takes 1. Just to remind you how much better it is. And the best weapon, the decoy glove. Honestly, in speedrunning, yes. Yes, it is. Black Panther, it has a fan translation. Yeah, if it has a fan translation, then sure. Sonic Rivals 2. I don't know anything about that one. Is that the fighting game? In which case, no. Sonic Rivals sucks. No. Okay, then I have no idea what Sonic Rivals is. Stupid flying bastards. This would be where the drone device is good. Because the little flying bastards. Kiryu visits Wakanda? Yeah. It's crazy. Doesn't understand a word of what they're saying or what he's hearing, but he does visit Wakanda. Now, the PSP Yakuza's follow a different protagonist. He was not nearly as popular as Ichiban, so nothing ever really came of him. I don't think he's been referenced since the sequel. He got 2 games out of it. Never used the drone device. Yeah, neither do I, but against the little flying bastards is really the only time I can think they're worth it. Tatsuya, yeah. 2D racer on foot. I have no interest in the fucking Sonic 2D racer on foot. Like, that just sounds like a meme. Excellent. Into the drink with me. Side note, don't drink that. I'm gonna go this way to conserve some ammo and maybe get some bolts. Bet you thought I fucked that up, like, immediately, because I sure thought I did. Sonic Colors on the DS. You know what I don't like? Playing the handheld games emulated, because the graphics are shit and the controls are not set up to be played on just a fucking controller. I don't know what your obsession is with making me play DS games, but I really don't like it. Idiot. Oh boy. Well, that kind of... Okay. Made it work, made it work, made it work. It's basically Sonic Rush 3. I never even played any of this. I've never... The only Sonic games I ever played before that haven't been on stream, Heroes when I was a kid and Generations. That's it. Don't act like I know Sonic games. I know Heroes and Generations. Beyond that, my knowledge of Sonic is limited at best. I know enough to make jokes about Big the Cat and Charmy the Bee, and that's your lot. Also, Nathan, no, I don't have the taunter. Get back here, you stupid bastard! Ah, slimy little rat. Stupid infobot. If we suggest Heroes, we're going for the true ending. Doesn't that require me to beat it like 4 times? And isn't it basically the same game? They did that a lot. They had that habit. That happened with fucking Shadow the Hedgehog too, true ending of Heroes. Yeah, sure. I need a game that I can hate and swear at. It's been a minute. I better make sure I play the best one, the PS2 version. Oh god, I woke him up. That's embarrassing. Yep, there we go. One of the few spots that's useful. Yeah, ugh, no checkpoints on this planet. Yeah, the taunter is an incredibly situational weapon. Anytime there's a gate like that set up, or the very rare instances where certain enemies fight each other, like in Rilgar when the dudes cleaning up the streets were fighting amoeboid things, you can sometimes taunt them into each other. By and large, the taunter seems like a really cool idea that was not implemented recall correctly. That being said, it does let you get infinite bolts, so... Again, clearly it's doing something, right? Alrighty then. You son of a bitch! Oh, he was in grabbing distance, Ratchet, you mook. You absolute clown. The Bouncer? Oh, PS2 launch title? Hell yeah. We just do Team Sonic. I'm down for Heroes. It's just... The true ending is such a commitment because they made a stupid decision with that game. Where you have to beat all 4 campaigns. Which aren't the campaigns like easy, medium, hard, and... Chaotic is like mission-based. It's weird. It's not reach the end of the level. It's like do an objective within the level. It's a bit odd, that one. Every Chaos Emerald. Oh, right. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do that just because I don't want to get every Chaos Emerald. Well, hell. Man. Alright, well. Bomb Glove, get him. Fucking smooth, Ratchet. Bomb Glove, get him. Bomb Glove. Ow! Fucking son of a... Jump scaring me. Hate those guys. Any honest, God-fearing Ratchet and Clank player knows to hate those guys. Oh, I remember this bit. This gets super annoying here in a second when da-da-da, you show up. Ah. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep eventually makes its way to the wheel. That would be the one where you need to beat 3 times. Boy, you say need to, like I wouldn't just abandon that fucking game. I guess it depends on how much fun I'm having with it. Oh, God. Right, and they do a thing where, like... Oh, no, they're back asleep. Huh. I could swear once they woke up, they don't go back to sleep. They just kind of linger for a second. They look like they're sleeping. I do like their big, dumb, sleeping faces, though. Like, can I get it on camera? Yeah, look at that big, dumb, sleeping face. That's a man enjoying his sleep. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, I'm at the end. Nice. A lot harder when I was a kid. It took me like an afternoon to do that.
Hello again, everyone.
Watching
Supreme
Yakuza in
Executive
October.
Chairman
I'm gonna
Trent
try
here
to.
fill you in on our progress. We have now found the perfect orbit for our planet, one which will allow for the optimum temperature all year round.
Hooray!
However, there is a planet now occupying that orbit, and sadly, for its few insignificant inhabitants, it must be destroyed. That's why we've created this! The Planet Buster Maximus, a device capable of blowing an entire planet into subatomic particles. We're quite proud of it. Here's how it works. We attach the Planet Buster to this ship, fly it into orbit around the planet, and let it go! Kaboom! Quite ingenious, really. Once our trained professionals put the finishing touches on our new planet, everything will be complete. Thank you. Goodbye.
Love the fucking smarm and sarcasm.
That's just mean.
Oh, it's
what I've been telling
mean.
you.
Ratchet, please.
Look, I'm
Hard
still dying
M.
for Quark. If we end up taking out Drek too, hey, fine. What?
You do care.
Don't push it, pal.
Alright. Technically, I think I'm done here. But there is another path to go down, and, well, it'd be remiss of me not to explore. Rerunning these platforms as Ratchet, it feels so awkward. Because, like, as Clank, they were big and roomy. As Ratchet, it's like, oh my god, this is tiny and narrow. I'm gonna trip and fall and die. Oh, sweet health. Thank you. I looked at chat and now I want to scream. God damn it. Held on to that health for as long as I could. Unbelievable. Whatever. Back to the ship with me. Ooh, health. Maybe I'll keep this one twice as long. Yakuza movie watch-along. Is that still free on YouTube? Because if it is, then yes, I can. If it isn't, then no, I cannot. Twitch would not like that if I was watching a movie you need to pay for. If it's free on YouTube with ads, then yeah, I can do that. Yes, I could probably be talking to that. Yakuza movie's iconic. Ask Nathan, he loves it. It's his favorite movie that makes explaining what baseball terms are to him fascinating and fun. Here's the gold bolt, I think. Yep. Why, before the Yakuza movie, Nathan didn't know what a doubleheader was. Now, well, let's just say, he knows what a doubleheader is. This is one of those, if you know, you know. And trust me, Nathan knows. What's a doubleheader? Yes, he's also successfully erased knowledge of that movie from his brain. It's an hour and 50. With ads, that's probably about 2 hours. I might do like a special movie night. I'll ask Discord and see what people think about it. Summon him, then go hide immediately. It is Yakuza. Well, it is. Sort of. It's a video game movie from before they were adequate. I'm gonna need more Devastator ammo. I gotta bite the bullet and just buy it.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
It's not that expensive anyway. The Yakuza movie is one of those video game movies that is often remembered as being bad and not good. But it's also kind of a meme, so, you know. Live action Majima is a treat. Yeah, there's like some good fight scenes in it, and when Majima's on screen, he's alright, but, you know. All like 5 minutes of it is really memorable, let me tell you. It's on the level of the original Mario movie. Some people are like saying that movie's actually better than we give it credit for, and my response is no, it isn't. Stop saying it's good. Stop acting like, you know, it wasn't that bad. Yes, it was. That movie was ridiculous. It was awful. It was weird, and it's kind of a dumb meme at this point, but that's all it is. Alright, I need to get a skill point real quick. Don't mind me. It's also smart to do that just so, you know, he doesn't wake up. That being said, it's completely mitigated by the fact that there's another one over there who I can't hit unless I shoot one of these guys. Ta-da! Which, again, that would be all well and good. They're all asleep. He can just walk on by. Oh, but wait, you need to hit these things. And they all wake up as soon as you hit them. It's moronic. You can send me the link for it. It's on YouTube. You don't need to send me the link. It's free on YouTube. Like one of the largest video platforms in the world, if not the largest. Fucking smooth, Ratchet. I know what this situation needs. The Glove of Doom. Get 'em, boys. Beautiful. Mess 'em up, kids. Take no prisoners. Make them unhappy. Break open his cracker box. Swing the bat. Show them your bling and shine them. Other references. Go away. Alright, good stuff. It's hard to find? No, I don't think it is. You go to YouTube and type in Yakuza movie. Or specifically look in YouTube movies. It's right there, being free with ads. Yeah, that's right, you better run, now that I'm up here. Alrighty. Flawless. And a survivor, I will name you Clyde. You can live here, Clyde. Enjoy life until you explode. Idiot. You're left behind on this planet for who knows why. And you decide to attack the only other living thing on here that isn't a mutated, horrible monster. Idiot. Am I ignoring so many boxes when I need money? Am I? Oh, yes I am. Clyde's still alive, everyone. You know what, Nathan? I respect it. You don't give a shit about the money. For you, it's all about seeing Clyde one last time. Also, in my head, yeah, like these boxes, the blue ones, I can break for crates, but like, oh no, Clyde died. Nathan. We came back and saw Clyde's death. How could you? In my mind, I'm not even going to bother with the Visibomb thing until I get the discount thing, the Raritanium. Hypnomatic or whatever. Like, who needs it? The Wizard? The 80s movie from, like, animated?
This is a premium
With, like, the gnome and the guy?
You can purchase a can to increase your maximum health.
No. Oh. Fair enough, yeah. What wizard are you referring to, then? The Power Glove? Oh, yeah, the Power Glove one. The one where they travel across the United States of America to enter a video game tournament. For reasons? I don't know why. But I know they're going to California. Iconic line read on that. Power Glove, they play Super Mario Bros. 3, I believe. And you're playing for points, which doesn't make any sense in Mario. He finds, like, the warp room somehow for no reason. Ninja Gaiden. I wonder which Ninja Gaiden. For there are several, and they're all balls hard.
This dispenser also carries Ultra Nanotech, the very latest in Gadgetron technology. Ultra
Fuck you.
Nanotech is 3 times more potent than Premium Nanotech.
Yeah, so you can get your life up to 8, but the first one costs 4,000. The second one costs 30,000. which is like 2 Visibomb guns, so if you can believe it, I'm not in any rush to be picking that up. I think with the Raritanium, it'll drop the Visibomb down to about 10,000, which is much more affordable. Hoven, the bomb factory. 2 gold bolts. Yes, there are. Okay, let's go. Whee! Oh, I gotta buy the Hydro Pack, too. Yeah. Oh, this fucking game. One of the trophies on PS3 involves getting like 1 million bolts total. And it is... As much as I complain about not having enough money for things,
That must be the ship that will transport the bomb.
what a fucking slog of a grind for 1 million bolts. It's so painful.
Double tap the R1 button to activate hover.
Oh,
and hold
yeah.
the L2 or R2 button to strafe from side to side.
These guys, first of all, sound like Donald Duck, which is very funny to me. But more importantly, strafing is super important in Ratchet and Clank. And it is in this game, but only if you activate, like, this mode. Because then you can strafe left to right. And it's so, like, not good. You can't jump out of it like you can in other titles. It's real, like, not good. Rubber band the controller with the taunter and the Railgar racetrack. True. That's the way to do it. Without, you know, wasting hours of your life. And those guys are back, too. Japanese Donald Duck is Akiyama. I heard a clip of that on Twitter. I'm sorry. X. Wherein... Because, like, I had heard that, but it never occurred to me, what does Japanese Donald Duck actually sound like? The dude is doing a Donald Duck voice. It's just that insane quack he's doing. He's speaking Japanese. It's really weird to listen to. But you hear it and you're like, I mean, yeah, that's... I don't know what I expected. Let's play this game not buying any guns till this point, so I could buy the Ultra Nanotech as soon as it became available. That... sounds like it was miserable. Oh, for God's sakes. In particular, I have to ask, how did you, on the route to the nanotech, how did you, shoot down the missile launcher pods that were at you? It was certainly the most I ever used the bomb glove. Yeah, I bet. But, like, aerial enemies, how did you, really? The shuttle with, like, the missiles that, take 3 Devastator shots to bring down. How'd you deal with those guys if you weren't buying guns? This is, quick freeze water, by the way, so don't go landing in it. You'll get your ass beat. I don't remember exactly what I did. This was years ago. I have thought about, is it possible to, like, beat Ratchet and Clank without spending any money? The conclusion I've come to is no. I'm not familiar with all the glitches and skips and exploits, but I do know, you kinda need to buy the info bots. Which has led me to the next obvious solution. What's the minimum amount of money you can spend playing Ratchet and Clank? So, in theory, it's only buying, because I think there are skips you can do that get you past all of the swing shot bits. And, like, the trespasser bits. So, in theory, you could beat the game without acquiring any of those gadgets. And, like, people did prove it was possible to beat the game without buying the Helipack upgrade. Or any of its counterparts, the Thruster Pack or the Hydro Pack. Ah, it's Jaysk. How's it going? So yeah, the theory I had is it possible to beat Ratchet and Clank if you only buy Infobots and nothing else? It would be a wrench and bomb glove run. Answer, I genuinely don't... I went the wrong way. I genuinely don't know. Because I'm not sure how you would fight Drek with only the bomb glove and the wrench. I'm sure... No, because, like, there are points where he flies outside of the arena, and you have to, like, shoot at him from a distance. And I don't think the bomb glove or the wrench has the range to reach that. Suck cannon and morph array? True. Suck cannon maybe, I guess, because you could get some ammo for it in a direct fight. I go Ratchet and Clank, and Ratchet and Clank 1 is kind of the opposite of Sly Cooper. Sly wears shirt and shoes and no pants. Ratchet wears pants, no shirt, and shoes. Well, I mean, I'm wearing shoes. I had to equip them because he was too poor to afford his own shoes at first, but... He does get shoes, though. But you're right, Sly and the gang were very much, we're not wearing pants, and Ratchet was like, I'm just not wearing a shirt. That said, Sly continued his pantsless degeneracy into the future games, whereas Ratchet started wearing clothes after this. Full-on suits of armor, even. That was clean. It's Raritanium guy. Fun fact about this drill, it was originally going to be another melee weapon in Ratchet and Clank. It's like a substitute for the wrench. Alongside the Walloper. And it was ultimately scrapped and just given to this guy since I already had the model for it.
Oh, heck.
Is there a problem, sir?
Y'all wouldn't have any spare parts, would you?
Help yourself.
These dang rocks are too tough. I keep breaking my drill.
Breaking my drill!
Is Raritanium.
Let me look at that drill.
Yes, I see the problem. Hit it!
Well, shoot my dog and call me Sally.
I love
Thanks,
his voice.
Partner.
No problem.
Well, shoot
Suppose
my
I could take
dog
that
and
rock
call
off
me
your
Sally.
hands,
Heck, here you go.
Love that guy. What an amazing man. And then we never see him ever again. See ya, Sally. Anyway, now armed with Raritanium, I get discounts at Gadgetron vendors, assuming I stop off Poketaru and trade it for him. I will probably do that cleanup once I have the Hydro Pack, because that means there's a bunch of levels I have to go back to and get gold bolts and whatnot anyway, so might as well just wait until I'm doing that cleanup. Good weapon for the little snow mites. Pyrocitor. Or Pyrorictor if you're cool and sexy. And incorrect. All the cool, sexy, incorrect people call it the Pyrorictor. Which again, if you follow the narrative, that's what I called it when I was a kid, because I didn't really... My reading comprehension wasn't great, so I was like, Pyrorictor or whatever. I'm seeing Y's and R's and the C. Good splash damage on that. Fuck you! Go away. No one likes you. You're the worst. Awful enemies. Weren't for that robotic ignition system, Ratchet probably would go back to the Rhino trade after Umbrus. Yeah. I mean, at that point, he'd have a Rhino. He could just get an apartment. Oh, Nathan, you're in band. He could just get an apartment in Blackwater City. What are they going to do? Argue with him? He has a Rhino. Yeah, hey, Konoichi, what's up? How bullet spongy are the enemies in this? Oh, some of them are pretty bullet spongy. Although, this game is the only one, as far as I know, that doesn't have weapon upgrades. So the enemies do kind of all have to be scaled towards your damage output versus the economy it takes to buy and find ammo. So, like, even the toughest of enemies only take, like, 4 or 3 wrench hits because the wrench never upgrades and the wrench still needs to be viable in the endgame. One of the easiest skill points, by the way. There you go. Just kill them all. I don't know why that's a skill point, but it is. That's one that's super easy to get accidentally. Not sure how Ratchet's ears work. What do you mean? He's got fuzzy ears, and they're on the top of his head. He hears out of them. That's how ears generally work. Oh boy. Almost made it. This is a really clever puzzle, the moving jump wall, by the way. That's a gold bolt. But how does sound get in? Oh, well, I mean, I assume at, like, the base, there's ear holes. It's just they're covered in fur. Like, you can still hear shit. He's just hearing it through hair. It's like a dog ear is a flap. If you know, push the hair aside, you'll find an ear hole there. Or maybe the hole's under the hat. I don't know. Fucking Taz the Tasmanian Tiger has 2 mouths. You're worried about how this guy's ear hole works? I wonder if there's a bunch of guys hiding behind that stuff over there. Glove of Doom. Get him, lads. Go for a stroll. See if you find anything enticing. They found him. Love the Glove of Doom. Also, nothing in those crates because they're designed to be broken through to have those guys run out at you. Maybe it's like owl ears? Yeah, there you go. Birds here, but their ear holes are covered by feathers. I was busy thinking about birds. What do I want to take these guys out with? Bomb glove? That should work. Alright, well. Need to be a little closer than that, idiot. Beautiful. That worked out. Owl ears is scary. Indeed. Ratchet can look a little freaky before he got the PS3 face upgrade. I think he looks worse after the PS3 face upgrade, when the textures don't fit him right. Helmets kind of float on his head. Things don't leave the screen properly because they really phoned in the HD of that. Sometimes in just like the PS3 version of Deadlocked, the camera clips into his face and you see right through him. It's very weird. Face upgrade? Well, the PS3 cleaned up the game a little bit, but they didn't really, they just made it look better. They didn't account for all the different things. Helmets are wonky in 2 and 3 HD editions anyway. Yeah, but not on the PS2 is my point. The PS2, I think, looks much more natural, whereas in the PS3, you're like, oh, weird. They kind of left that just being wonky, huh? Anyway, this room, which is just a tedious little puzzle room. Although the other gold bolt is here. Oh, I need to find the water first. I guess over here, eh? There we go. More polygons. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, overall 3 looks better and has a nice crisp 60 FPS. Sorry, the PS3 versions look better and have a nice crisp 60 FPS. But they didn't bother to account for some of like the angles and cutscenes and whatnot. So there's plenty of times where you lose control of the camera to do a cutscene and Ratchet just looks like a freak. Camera's clipping into his face, things are in the wrong spot. It's very weird. And a real, like, how did you miss this? This was so obvious if you just played the game. This is the way I came from. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, it is. Where is the next water spout? You're where I put the water into, but I need water for that. Not as bad as Silent Hill 2 and 3? True. For a while there, there's nothing in this room. For a while there, unless... No, there's nothing in this room. There was just that period where they took old games, made them HD, and then slapped them onto PS3 and Xbox 360. Some of them worked really well, and others did not. Others were just phoned the fuck in. Silent Hill is like the poster child of phoned the fuck in. A cheap attempt at cashing in. It was not good. Some of the ones that worked well were Devil May Cry and Metal Gear Solid. Shadow Colossus, Metal Gear Solid, God of War, Beyond Good and Evil, got the best HD ports. Devil May Cry, again, I would say. People forget about that one for some reason. Sly, the Sly port is mostly fine. The biggest problem is obviously the Ms. Ruby boss fight, where they remixed the music and forgot to change the QTE. The stupid fucks. But yeah, overall, Sly was fine. Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 is definitely one of the best ones. Shadow Colossus and Ico, also phenomenal. Shadow Colossus was lucky enough to keep getting ported. It got a PS4 update as well. I'm keen to see if they'll do a PS5 update for that one, which would put it on every PlayStation since 2. Probably not, though, because, what is it, Team Ico put that, well, I guess it was, what, Bluepoint put that out, but it was put out kind of to drum up interest in Last Guardian, which was finally coming out to the PS4. Especially the Warrior Within face. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid, again, one of the better HD ones. However, it did remove that Castlevania demo, which I quite liked, so, you know. A little bit annoying there. Is this where the other... I believe it is. The other gold bolt is, like, at the bottom here in one of these caves, and then you swim up. Final Fantasy X. Oh, yeah, that one. I forgot about that one. That one's PS4, though, and I guess PC, the remaster of that one. That one's fine. They didn't really do much to it. It's just, there's some quality of life improvements, but, you know, the same game otherwise, which is, I guess, what you want from that. It's not up there. It might be up one. Late PS3 release got a quick PS4 port as well. Really? I only had Final Fantasy X and X-2 on PS4. I mean, I had them on PS2 as well, but... I did not know they got a PS3 port. I assumed that was just PS4. Kingdom Hearts had some issues with load times. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts PS3 was a thing. At least it bundled, though. Couldn't get an install option due to some rights issues with music. Oh, interesting. I mean, that is Disney's whole thing, right? Clutching those copyrights until they wither and die in their shriveled corporate greed hands. There was also Tarzan's the fun one, right? Because the estate that wrote Tarzan still owns the rights to it. Disney doesn't own Tarzan. But when they made the first Kingdom Hearts, they still had, like, their agreement with Tarzan going. But literally after that, it expired, so then, like, well, we'll never see Jane and Tarzan ever again in Kingdom Hearts. Good thing it was one of the worst levels, so no great loss. Oh, God. Install Kingdom Hearts 2 on your modded PS3, and that solved the loading time issues, so yeah. I mean, yeah, that would do it. Oh boy. You fucker. How do I have so little health? I guess, like, I took that damage, and then there was no health in the big old water room. It's just been a while since I've taken damage. Now then, all of you. That was so dumb. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hey, health! Sweet. There it is. There it is. Hit the exploding box. It's literally on a fucking walkway heading towards you. Brilliant. Yeah, that was a whole run of games for a while. Just like, was it on the previous systems? HD version. Enjoy. Jack and Daxter got that port, but from what I understand, they were okay. Never touched the God of War 1 and 2 ones. Assassin's Creed, I guess it wasn't a port. Actually, the Assassin's Creed 2 HD thing was a meme, if I recall. That's how bad that was. They did have the Ezio collection on PS3, though, which was all the games on one CD, because Blu-ray technology. I think the Mass Effect one was generally considered fine, right? It's just kind of no one gave a shit about Mass Effect at that point.
Hey, buddy, what's shaking?
It's clearly a woman.
Oh, my goodness.
I love that they're all Southern.
Aren't you just a little angel?
Actually, I'm a little robot.
You're funny, too.
Oh, Clank.
Yeah.
Your sophisticated robot humor usually goes over my head, but
I think
oh,
I
every
got
once in a
something
while.
Special for you. How would you like
Yeah,
to
slip a
hydropack
zinger in there.
upgrade?
That would be quite helpful for swimming underwater.
Whatever.
Aw, Ratchet jealous he's not getting attention from the woman.
There you go, sweetie. You look so handsome.
Handsome!
Your craftspersonship is excellent.
Craft
If
person.
you two are through,
Jealous?
You come back and see me any old time.
I can't wait for her to be in all the games going forward as a fun character, along with Bob. Wait, what? Never seen again. Well, at least Al talks about his sibling. Never again. Alright, then. What a load of bull. Shh. And then he gets shushed. Good stuff. I can see the Spyro Hunter face in her face. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, Insomniac, right? Clank got lucky. Well, no, not with her. Human and robot? Please, it's 2002. Besides, there's a robot later in this game who is way thirstier for Clank. Clank absolutely gets lucky, but not with her. Clunk harder. He also gets turbo lucky in going Commando. He has an admirer and everything. Alright, let's start the cleanup here. Novalis. As a reminder, I'm getting all the gold bolts. I am not getting skill points because, like, some of the skill points are a real pain in the ass. I don't want to do Speedy. I don't want to play through the game again just to kill the boss with a wrench because, you know, I can't get that one at this point otherwise. Whee!
Now that you have the hydro pack, you can activate its turbojets by holding down the R1 button.
Oh boy, you know, with the current, I'm probably better off just jumping in further upstream, actually. But that is why you need the Hydra Pack for the strong current. And I guess you could also get a sand mouse if you really wanted. Although you immediately switch to the O2 mask, so I'm not sure it would be the most helpful. Ah, my old friends. The strange amoeboid creatures. Are there planets we see them on? Or is this it for them? See them here, we see them Pokitaru. See them on Blackwater City, obviously. You don't like this level? This is the first level. What do you mean? Admittedly, I'm in an optional area, but still. Did I botch that? In the way my voice cracks? No, I think I can go around to the other side. Yeah, this is like where they originate from. This is their hive. Slimy, horrible goo things in the city, or the ceiling. Alright, cleared them out. Is this level with water? There is water in this level, but you're thinking of Blackwater City. This is a hidden area in the first level. Yeah, Blackwater City is terrifying when you're a kid because of the imminent fear of drowning horribly. We ever streaming Secret Agent Clank? I'd rather die in-game. PS2 and PSP, it sure was. That game blows. Like, listen, I could sit here and talk about all day about, you know, the story arcs and the character of Ratchet and Clank and how I prefer classic Ratchet to the future series of games, but at the end of the day, when it comes to Secret Agent Clank, all I really need to say is that game blows. That game fucking sucks. All personal tastes aside, that game is trash. I want nothing to do with that game, thank you very much. I played it back in the day on PS2 for like 2 hours, and I was like, wow, this is the whole game, huh? It really, really, really sucks. Daxter's on PSP was alright. Daxter was fine. Daxter was actually perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with Daxter. Other than that, it's a bit odd he's meant to be rescuing Jack for all of 2 years, but instead he's just working as an exterminator. It's like, huh, kind of weird that you forgot about that, Daxter, but whatever. Anyway. I don't think Sly ever got one of those PSP games. Oh, what am I talking about? PlayStation Heroes on the Move. The best game. It finally brought all of your heroes together. I want to see the main baddie from Jak and Daxter 1 as Agent Smith in the Matrix Reloaded Smith battle in the form of a crummy QuickTime event. Daxter's the game for you. What an incredibly specific fetish. How did you know? But yeah, no, Daxter has a dream sequence and it references the Matrix. And for some reason it's Gaul? Well, I guess it would have had to have been, right? Because, like, who else could it possibly have been? The Baron didn't really exist yet, canonically. Crew wasn't a bad guy yet, canonically. The Metalheads weren't really a known threat, canonically. Could have been Maya, could have just been a random lurker, but It really, your options are Gaul, and that's it. Anyway, gold bolt here. Oh, this fucking thing. This is another example of when I'm, playing as Clank. The platforms aren't that bad. They're nice and roomy. Then I'm Ratchet, and I'm like, oh my god, there's no room on these. What do you mean? I'm just gonna fall. I think it's up here. Yeah. Plenty of room up here, though. PlayStation Heroes on the Move was such a good idea that was executed so poorly because, say it with me, motion controls! They ruin everything. Barring, like, 3 or 4 games that they don't ruin. But yeah, the motion controls are dog shit, and it was just a bunch of minigames. No one wanted it. No one asked for it. It was terrible. Plenty of people wanted to see a game where Ratchet, Sly, and Jack all teamed up, but it was not that. I guess Battle Royale All-Stars also offered that, but that game was just so... The roster wasn't great, and the way you eliminated people wasn't good either. You had to charge up your super. So the game became about who charged their super the fastest, not how well you did at the actual fighting. You liked Isaac Clarke? He was DLC, if I recall. DLC was Big Daddy, Isaac Clarke, and maybe someone else. You mained him? I mained Date, because... Or Dante, not Date. Too much Yakuza. Dante, because if you could get his super to level 2, he was, like, the most broken character in that game. I need to go this way. Actually, that was... Well... Hope you like being Vord. Oh, wow. Made it. I can go to the hoverboard races. It's actually, I think, a little bit easier that way. Big Daddy wasn't DLC, wasn't he? Someone was DLC beyond Isaac Clarke. I remember there were 2 DLC characters. I guess I assumed it was Big Daddy because BioShock was, like, in no way PlayStation exclusive, so why would he be vanilla? Vanilla had Raiden, though. You know, everyone's favorite Metal Gear Solid character. Raiden. Shouldn't it be Snake? Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Is it because he's in Smash? No, shut up, stop it. We've got good and evil Cole from Infamous. Really? You couldn't think of any other Crash Bandicoot or Spyro wasn't higher up on the list than another Cole? DLC was Isaac, Cat, Zeus, and Starhawk guy. Oh, the Starhawk guy, right. Jesus. Nowadays, they have more mascots, and they could probably, you know, stand to try again, having learned a thing or two about how to make a game. Like a fun fighting game, I mean. Still got all your old mascots in there, although maybe, like, ditch Fat Princess. I don't think she's relevant, really, anymore. And definitely one of the Coles. And if you're gonna use Dante, or, yeah, Dante, don't use shitty Dante from DMC. Use, like, good Dante that people like. But no, now they've got Last of Us, they've got Horizon games as good mascot options. You could probably get away with having, like, some of the Souls characters in, since Demon Souls and Bloodborne are exclusives, right? Get the Hunter in there. Really piss fans off. I think it's this one. It is. Away we go. Yeah, the Bloodborne Hunter. Astro, Kiryu. Yeah, I would, well, Kiryu would be a good ad, I agree. However, Kiryu has been in fighting games before, and the creator of Yakuza, or whoever's in charge of it, has always gone out of his way to make sure there's no women in those games, because Kiryu doesn't hit women, even in crossovers and guest appearances. He will not hit women. So if there's even one lady on that roster, Kiryu's not getting in. Elizabeth from Persona 3. Yeah, you could definitely get, like, some Persona characters in there. Although the fact that Joker is in Smash is a bit telling, isn't it? The most iconic one from Persona is already in Smash Brothers over there. Seems unlikely that they'd go back and do a second Battle Royale All-Stars with that information on the table. Wolf? What, from Star Fox? Why would he be there? Majima instead? I don't think... I think the same applies. They don't want their Yakuza men beating up women. That's just not something they like doing. If... No, that wouldn't make any sense. Respect women. Indeed. Penguin gets it. Majima has hit women. Has he? I guess he's not afraid to hit Sayako and Eri in Like a Dragon. Kiwami 1. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright, are we done with cleanup? I think we are. Real Guard, Novalis, BTS. I think that's everywhere. Just like Jill. The Danganronpa crew in there. Monokuma would be a fun one to add. I mean, they already have, what is it, Parappa the Rappa and the Sackboy. Monokuma would fit right in with those, at least, you know, size and tone-wise. Pokitaru. Oh, right, with the Raritanium. Yeah. Yeah, everywhere else I've already cleared out. But yeah, Monokuma would be a good choice for that. I would definitely put Alloy, like I said, from Horizon in there. Joel or Ellie, I guess, could work if they... Honestly, I was thinking, like, you could do a Kiryu and Haruka, like, father-daughter tag team, and if you did the same thing with Joel and Ellie, I think that could work. Aren't they doing a Suikoden 1 and 2 re-release? You could probably get some of the characters from that involved. Some Final Fantasy dudes in there. Like, fuck, Cloud and Sora made it on there, and Sephiroth made it into Smash. How come there were no Final Fantasies in All-Stars Battle Royale? You had Final Fantasies 7 through maybe 14 at that point. Definitely 13. Absolutely could have had Cloud.
This is precisely what I need. You will bring me more Raritanium.
You can't be serious.
Well, I tried.
Respect the hustle. Hey, and it's on my chest like a cool little belt buckle. Heihachi versus Monokuma. Yeah, I'd pay to see that. But yeah, Final Fantasy already had, like, Dissidia, so they had established Final Fantasy in fighting games at that point. It would have been very easy to dump, like, Zidane and Squall in there.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Hey, Monty. 10K. See? Much cheaper. Naughty Dog has said Joel and Ellie aren't allowed for a fighting game. Well, there you go. Then your representation would be clickers, wouldn't they? Some of the infected. That wouldn't make any sense. That's not a fun mascot thing.
Let's go, buddy. I ain't got all day.
Yeah, I know. I don't know who your Last of Us representation would be then. Maybe, the girls from 2. Laura Bailey's character and, that would piss so many people off. I want them to do that. Put Laura Bailey's character in. People hated her character. And for some reason, that was Laura Bailey's fault. It wasn't. I didn't know Naughty Dog had said that. Well, Ghost of Tsushima, they could get him in, right? I have no idea what that character's name is, but he's only just now on PlayStation. They could get Spider-Man. Insomniac made Miles Morales in the Spider-Man games. Imagine having Spider-Man in your fighting game. First time he'd shown up since a Marvel vs. Capcom. Probably 3, now that I think about it. I don't think he was an Infinite. Shout out, by the way, to them bringing Marvel vs. Capcom back. Albeit in, like, classic Capcom beat-em-up brawl format, but still. Love that. Is there... God, an easy way to get to where I'm trying to get to? I think there... No. The gold bolt's up there, unfortunately. The thing of it is, I think the gold bolt's right there, but getting to it is a different matter. Yep, there it is. You can see it kind of faintly glowing. I guess, no, I aim from here, right? And then I have to make my way over there? That's how it works? Oh, I gotta put it on my quick select. There we go. Alright, probably one of the most awkward gold bolts to get in the game. That one I probably could have used the Devastator for. You need to work the fucking Visibomb through this tunnel to blow up walls at the back of it. I forget how many walls you need to blow up, but, it's quite a bit. Captain Quark? He'd be interesting. If you're gonna have anyone else representing Ratchet and Clank, it might as well be Captain Quark. Since he... it's very awkward to control. He's like the only thing that's still consistent from the early days. Because Lord knows if you're like, how about Angela? Insomniac would go, who? Never heard of her. You must be mistaken. Ratchet's the only Lombax in the whole galaxy because he's an ancient warrior from beyond time or whatever the fuck. You're like, but what about Angela? And they're like, look, stop bringing her up. We want to do this weird warrior thing. We're like, okay. How does Clank feel about this? Oh, he's also a warrior from beyond time and the last of his kind. I thought he was made in a robot factory. No. Forget about that. He's an ancient warrior and the last of his kind. Shut up. Ah, almost made it. Sly gets Helena instead. Who? Carmelita. Carmelita makes sense. Have her fight against Nathan Drake. Oh, Carmelita fights Helena? I see. That would be funny. Although Carmelita's like a cop and Helena, or Elena is her name actually. She's just kind of like trying to keep Drake on the straight and narrow. I think... Was that it? Because that was a wall after that. Do I hit the wall again, or am I good? Do I have to go around to the front now? Besides, if you're gonna put any other, the lady from Uncharted 2, Chloe? If you're gonna put any other, Uncharted guys in, I want to be Victor goddamn Sullivan. His cigar is a weapon or something. Oh, and then he can fight Dimitri from Sly Cooper. Makes perfect sense. Well, I hit something. I'm gonna assume I'm good and make a break for it. let me off the ride. Jeez. Yes. Three Sly characters is too much. Well, they only have Sly, Carmelita, and, well, they only have Sly in there right now. And if you're gonna do 3, it's gotta be Sly, Murray, and Bentley. God, I just realized they populated this with these horrible bird things. How very annoying. Fucking hate these birds. Oh my god. Planet sucks. I'd have left it too. Out of disgust and frustration. Go away. Give me a minute to catch my breath. Now I have no health. Who else is along here? Alright, no one's over there. Huh, interesting. Virgil versus Sephiroth? That could be fun. But again, Sephiroth's already in Smash Brothers, and the fact that so many already obviously Sony choice characters are in Smash Brothers, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, Persona, it's very telling that they're never going to do another PlayStation Battle Royale All-Stars. Regardless of how you feel about the game, it's pretty clear they're never going to do another one. Knack. All 12 people that give a shit about Knack would be thrilled. Alright, they're still alive. Great. God, you! Thank you, Pyrocitor. Ooh, old and new Kratos. True. You get Atreus as well. Just not risking it since I'm right there already. Yep, door's open. Alright, let's get this gold bolt. That Nathan was oh so smug and pleased about being a whole ass ordeal for me to get. I say that. I'm not allowed to talk shit until I actually have the bolt in my hand. Because if I fuck up now at the final mark, I am never going to hear the end of it from him. But yeah, this is definitely one of the most awkward gold bolts to get. Easily top 3. A Sega Smash game. Who are we adding? I mean, well, I was gonna say Sonic, but hey, guess what? He's also in Smash. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm still not done. Are you fucking serious? What is this gauntlet? Alright. Whoa, that was a little closer than I would have liked. Don't know where my double jump went, but I made it there in the end. Alright, look at that. Jack from Mad World. Is that a Sega title? I don't know why I'm looking over there. It's not. It's over on my game shelf somewhere over there. I would add Jack from Mad World, very specifically Mad World, not Anarchy Reigns, because that game blows. Sonic, obviously, if you can get him. A couple of Sonic characters, surely. Tails, Eggman, Knuckles, Shadow, you know, the usual suspects. Majima, yeah, Kiryu, Danica Patrick. Classic Sega character. A lot of the characters from the racing game you could put in. Samba de Amigo and Nights into Dreams. Akiyama, sure. Alex Kidd, just for the meme. Was Sega the guys that did Viva Pinata? Because I look at that in the Samba de Amigo art style, and I think they're the same fucking thing. Sagata Sherp. I have no idea who that is. Was it Lulu from Space Channel 5? Put them in. The car from Outrun. Classic Sega character. Wasn't Sega also, House of the Dead? You could definitely get those guys in there. A couple of them. Akiyama's assist trophy. It screams Glove of Doom once more. Get him, boys. Last one there, Clive. Thank you. Love and appreciate you. Oh, for God's sakes. What's the one I played with the Sky Pirates? Kinda had me play it. You get them in there.
I got some great bargains for you.
God, all I remember about it was a throuple. Skies of Arcadia. You get those guys in there. Golden Sun? Was Golden Sun Sega? I feel like it was. I know it was Nintendo published, but I feel like Sega developed that one. Golden Sun's also one that definitely needs a re-release or an update or something. That game got not enough love. Putting what's-his-face in as an assist trophy is not good enough. Isaac and G from Overkill. Suffer as G did. But yeah, a Catherine stage makes a lot of sense. Right, I forgot how I deal with those. Interestingly enough, also the Pyrocenter. Or Pyrorictor, if you want to be cool and sexy. Ah, boy! You, my friend, suck. I hope somebody's told you that today. You suck. Got him. Jesus Christ. Devastator would have been better. Kamurocho? Oh yeah, for a stage? 100%. Oh boy. One of the best things they added in future Ratchet and Clank games. Opening up the menu select pauses the game. Fucking Christ. You wouldn't think that's one they had to think of after the fact, but... lo and behold, it's real nice to have in, like, going Commando and up your arsenal and all that. Oh boy. There she is, the Planet Buster. Capable of blowing up a planet into subatomic particles. Really don't know what happened to my double jump there. Would appreciate if anyone found it, they could return it to me. See, I found it there. There we go. Beautiful. I always go for that because there's health there, and I usually desperately need health by that point. The vertical scrolling Catherine stage. Aren't the vertical scrollers usually looked upon with disdain? I seem to recall there's a few in Smash Brothers that everybody hates. Like, the ice climb. Oh, what the fuck? Just spawned in front of me. What do you mean? Anyway, them aside, go get him, Glove of Doom. In the building. Go for a little stroll, little walk. There you go. Guess I'll sort it out there. Ooh, they're running around the side. Have fun, fellas. Get everyone, and if not, why not? Get him, boys. Thank you. And we're still kicking, huh? Hell yeah. Love that for you. I love their laugh. So sinister.
We are too late. The ship is leaving.
Hang on. There's an old defense turret over there. Hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sincerely doubt it.
Clank, I don't know how you haven't come to the conclusion of use turret, shoot ship. Pretty straightforward, actually. By the way, the speedrun of this planet is fucking wild. If you haven't seen a Ratchet and Clank speedrun, like, recently, this planet's insane. Go away. Oh boy. Frankly, I don't know how the ship is still standing at this point. And I'd like to speak with whoever made it and shake their hand, because that is an architectural marvel. Like, this is just silly. How are you alive? Just out-damaged it, for God's sakes. I'm sick of targeting other things. An infobot. What say you?
Men, you are about to embark on a very dangerous mission. We will be launching a heavily armed surprise attack from our new moon base against a completely unarmed planet. Actually, that doesn't sound too dangerous. Nevertheless, your orders are simple. Destroy anything that moves. Steal the power generators from Gorda City. Then destroy anything that doesn't move. Oh, and don't forget, have fun.
Well, at least he's a good
We must
boss.
get to the moon base and stop Drek.
No, we have to get to the moon base to find Quark. If Drek is there, Quark is probably with him.
But Drek is going to destroy that city. We must get to the base.
That's what I said.
No, that is what I said.
Fine.
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 Guess we're going to the base. And also, they're gonna smooch on the way. And nailed it. Good stuff. Alrighty. Olantis Orbit, or Altanus, excuse me, Orbit. Explore the base, 1 gold bolt. Oh god, this one. Oh god, this one. This one's a weird one. This is a weird gold bolt. I think it said Nathan was playing Red Dead because he's a whore, but if he's still around, by all means, feel free to... Supreme Executive Chairman Drek's flagship.
It is time to begin your new assignment.
Help me out with this gold bolt.
Ah, a photo op by your shiny new shuttle. Terrific idea.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
What?
You are to take that shuttle to the moon base and ambush those 2 miscreants when they arrive.
Miscreants?
Yes. Who are they again?
Those 2!
Oh, of course. There is just one.
What'd you miss?
I'm
Too washed up for ground combat?
We keep stopping Drek at every step as he gets closer and closer to building his planet.
Can still fly, can't you? It's settled then. You will acquire the Starfighter once you get to the moon. Screw this up, and the endorsement deal is off!
But that would ruin me. You wouldn't.
Try me.
Yo, me in a car. Been there, Quark. What you miss? All you really missed, Arg, is like I said, did all the cleanup on the planets, got the gold bolts and whatnot. We're headed to a moon base right now. Try and intercept the good Captain Quark himself.
I did not see Drek's ship. We must have missed him.
Who knows where Quark is now? If we're gonna catch those two, we need a faster ship.
Perhaps this space station will supply the ship we need.
Well, we're here. Let's go check it out.
Alright. They're like one step ahead of us this whole time. I always feel like it's super cool in space when you can look out and see other planets and shit, but like, if they're that close, shouldn't that be like fucking with gravity or something at that point? Why are you trying to stop a dude from building his own planet? Oh, in order to build his planet, he needs to destroy other planets. So he's going around systematically destroying planets and raping the wildlife and environment in order to... He's like deforesting some, he's draining oceans on others, he's literally ripping chunks out of them, which will cause other planets to spiral into the sun. He's decided the perfect orbit is already inhabited by another planet, which he plans on obliterating, and then putting his new planet in that orbit. So, you know, not exactly the most wholesome way of going about making a new planet. Oh, it's that type of deal. Yeah, he's harvesting for his planet. Not just building for his planet. He's just a rich fuckboy who fancies himself a planet. Well, he is building it for his species. His species polluted the last homeworld they were on so badly they can't live there anymore. The air is literally toxic. So they have to build a new planet to survive. And he's just, you know, the chairman of the species. Which is a job you can have, I guess. Chairman of species. But yeah, Nathan, the gold bolt on this planet's a fucking ass-ache, ain't it?
Those pulsing towers control the force fields. In order to knock them all out, you're going to need the Gadgetron Devastator or the Jizzabomb gun.
So by all means, we are close to the end. There's a couple planets left after this one, but they are the longest planets and also the most difficult, so... This is definitely a 3-stream game here. Maybe 2.5. Because they are difficult, but I am good at this game, so... But yeah, feel free to help me out with the gold bolt on this planet, because this one's an ass-ache and I don't remember what I have to do for it. You've only got one game left on the wheel? Yeah, 3 houses, right? That was you? How are you breathing? This fucking guy, I swear. What a dickhead. Look at him. Out here without even a helmet. We're in space, you idiot. Get a helmet. Unbelievable. Manned turrets on a moon base. The idea. You're close to Layton? Nice. I think I can, for now, ditch... No, I need, take select. Ditch the Hydra Displacer for the Trespasser. Alright, let's see. That could work. Well, wait for that to work. Oh, that can't work at all. That's clearly what needs to work. That doesn't work, so that must be it. And then... Oh, interesting. Huh. One of them needed to be, busted up. Play the EU version, it's better. The PAL version? Why? If you're just like voice acting, then absolutely not. I'm not going to the effort to make that happen. If there's legitimate reasons why the EU version is better, then yeah, I'll look into it. Hate those guys. This is deceptively simple, isn't it? You can go there. You can also go there. You can't go anywhere else, though, so just put you there. You go there, and that works. And then you can go there. UK version has better exclusive puzzles. Oh, that is much better. Yeah, alright, I'll look into it. Off to the side! I kind of like this level in dodging the pillboxes. You have to, like, find where in the room is safe to stand and then get behind them to take them out. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit stealthy, and we know me, I like a stealth game. I've been playing through Mark of the Ninja in my spare time for all the achievements, and loving it. Studios, who, even though Shank and Mark of the Ninja came first, they definitely got on the map with Don't Starve. Which, people really seem to like Don't Starve. They then went on to do Oxygen Not Included, which, you know, is also a survival game. And Griftlands, a deck-building roguelike, which is really fun. So really, their most popular game is something I hate, because I don't like Don't Starve at all. It's a crafting survival game. Oxygen Not Included's a little better, but it doesn't have nearly the clout that Don't Starve has. Everyone was playing Don't Starve for a while there. Plus, it's British, and the American accent's worse in the game. I'm not sure I appreciate that sentimentality. However, I take your point. Layton definitely feels like a British character. Wow, I threaded that needle, huh? Why? Oh boy. Why give him an American accent? Must be careful not to let these explode on you. Eventually, you suggest the 4DS Layton games? Yeah, I mean, eventually, sure. For the gold bolt, it's something like... There's a hidden tower somewhere, right? And you need to, shoot it down in order to remove the force field or some shit. I think that's right. Because it's like right there. There's the gold bulb. It's just, I don't remember how I get there. And I swear it's like I have to shoot down a tower or something. But I just don't remember where that tower is. Damn thing's hidden from me. You just murdered your friend. Hilariously, did you hear those sound effects? He's actually not dead, so you didn't even hilariously murder him, you just hilariously injured him. Which I suppose is better. Less of an HR instrument that way. Can't remember either. Yeah, well. Great. Layton's chill game, it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like chill games with chat, ones that I can just sort of... Layton is a nice puzzle game I can stop and take my time with and be like, ah, let me do this. It's like someone put a giant crossword in front of me. It's a bit like, Oberdin. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's because I'm wild, that's why I like puzzle games. No, it's a bit like Oberdin, in that you can just kind of sit around thinking about it and taking your time. Get to you in 1 second, follower. Thank you very much. Gassy Mexican. Somehow I doubt that's the very same Gassy Mexican of the creatures circa 2012. Still, though, thank you for the follow. Surely his name was like a Gassy Mexican or the Gassy. Whoa, boy. Okay, well, shit. I died horribly, and now I'm all the way back here. Son of a bitch. Thank you for the follow, Gassy. You'd be surprised. Oh, shit. He is Twitch verified, so fuck. Well, if he is, then I'm a little starstruck. I don't know what to say, frankly, but thank you very much for the follow. Just playing a bit of the old Ratchet and Clank. Speaking of things from 2012, loved this game back when I was younger. I'm trying to get all golden bolts. I'm not doing skill points because the skill points fucking suck in this game. And I don't have 90 hours to commit to it. Mainly because I'm bad at hoverboard racing. Wife was looking up Ratchet and Clank streamers who made some food because she loves these games. Yo, Ratchet and Clank 1 is easily my favorite. I love all the Ratchet and Clank games, well, all the ones I've played. Kind of stopped after Deadlock, because life. But, Ratchet and Clank 1 is just so special to me. Going Commando and up your arsenal is a nice time and all, but man, oh man. Nothing beats the OG, in my opinion. Oh, fuck, I was looking at chat. I'm an idiot. God damn it. Oh my god. Fell into the pasta sauce. Who put lava on a moon base? That's what I want to know. This weird green slime I can at least acknowledge is maybe like chemical runoff. Who's got lava in their fucking moon base? Well, he is Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. You know what? Actually, lava in a moon base sounds about right. You can't get more evil corporate bad guy than lava in my moon base. Just want to say I've been thinking hearing you off the TV and the speaker on her behalf. Oh, well, thank you so much. You, no offense to you, I guess. One of my biggest inspirations for starting, I've been making YouTube videos since 2011. My biggest inspiration for doing so and looking at somebody and being like, yeah, I can do that, was SSOH, Mr. Seamus himself, who I'm pretty sure fell off the face of the earth a while ago, because he is not updated in forever. But, yeah, so you at least have a tangible, or a, what is it? A small connection there. Seamus is great. Nice. I hope he's doing well. I know, oh god, her name's not Ashbear anymore. It's like Sylvie, right? I know she's doing great. Living her best life. But yeah, I hope Seamus is doing alright. Who? Don't worry about it, Jeppo. Just, from back, you know, about 10 years ago, rather noteworthy, YouTuber at the time. And one I was very fond of. He's doing good, he's just more private, does stuff here and there. I mean, good for him. As long as he's happy and, you know, thriving, good for him. I love his stuff and I miss him, obviously, but, you know, who am I? I'm just a fan. Still follow him on Twitter, occasionally check to see how he's doing. He did Final Fantasy XIV stuff for a while, which is actually, right after this, I'm going to be playing Dawn Trail with my wife, so. Speaking of Final Fantasy XIV, Shrek 2, the game. Are any Shrek games good? I thought the whole meme was like the Shrek games fucking suck. The movies are great, but then the games... Oh, I forgot this was here. The movies come along, and they're great. The game's just awful. I do talk a lot of Yakuza here.
Fuzzball.
One of my favorite series, if not my favorite series.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Good on you. You're fine. Glove of Doom.
Oh, that's
Love
a
the
nice
Glove
one.
of Doom. No Tesla Claw yet, huh? It's a little annoying.
That's a real beauty.
Yes, they're all real beauties, Monty. Shut up. I'm browsing. Yammering in my ear. Shrek 2 is good. Think it's a multiplayer one. I did know there was like a party-based one. That's like Brawl in the Swamp or something. You've yet to meet a good Shrek game. Love that Shrek 2 game. Still have that? All right. Hey, maybe. Fable 1. Oh, God. Fable. What a cursed series for me. I have tried multiple times to sit down and, back before I was just basically exclusively streaming, do Fable 2 on the channel. And both times I have failed to complete it just because I stopped giving a shit. I feel like I like Fable 2, but then I play it and I'm like, God, I don't fucking care. And that's the other thing. I love Fable as a series, but I don't know. Something about playing 2 and uploading it is just such a burnout to me. Maybe the problem is I'm not doing them in order. Like, I haven't done 1 or 3 at any point for the channel. Might be worth a try, worth a look. Although, I would prefer them do something about 3, because 3's a fucking mess. You can't pause the game. You hit start and you go into, like, your weird bedroom that has all your clothes and weapons and shit. Such a weird choice. Am I going backwards? I'm not running into any enemies, and that makes me think I'm going backwards. I swear it. God damn me. Hold on. I 100% went backwards. I'm the fucking best gamer, I tell you. Busy talking about Yakuza and shit. And Shrek. The Anniversary Edition. Yeah, if I were to play Fable 1, it would definitely be the Anniversary Edition. I'm not busting out an original Xbox for that. Remember when they made that game and there's an achievement for connecting it to Google Glass? What a timeless achievement that definitely plenty of people still unlock to this day. Fucking Google Glass, I swear. Such a genius. Hey, I didn't see you correcting me, Nathan. Or were you going, hey, by the way, you're going backwards? I went up the elevator. Oh, I bought stuff at Gadgetron. Then immediately got turned around. Yeah, right, fair. Well, I know there's another elevator in this level. One of the most terrifying rooms in the game is coming up. That was the problem. I came around and missed this. Where is the tower for this? On this side? They're usually, interestingly enough, yeah, there you are. There's usually marks on the floor that denote where the tower is. Oh, fuck me! You were just chilling in there, huh? Door shut and everything. Okay. This is why we have Visibomb guns. Hey, at least when I get around to playing 2, I'll be able to get that from Gadgetron. For free! Which, it and the Tesla Claw, and I guess the Decoy Glove are the only ones that are worth a damn. And the Decoy Glove for doing a speed run. Other than that, I can't really think of a reason why to use the Decoy Glove. And of all the ones to bring back from Ratchet and Clank 1, why the Decoy Glove? Things like the Blaster easily got replaced by, like, the Lancer, so I get that, but... Really? Much as I love this game, its weapons and gadgets suffer from a real bad case of, situational usefulness. which is at least something I think they corrected in further games, but... Boy, in the first game, there's a lot of worthless crap you can have. Case in point, the bolt detector just going off. Thank you. Really helped prove that point. Dead Rising off the record. I 100%ed that on Xbox One. I'd be willing to play that. I'd rather play 2. I think Chuck Green's a bit more fun of a protagonist, but I'd... Ooh, they are doing the remastered of Dead Rising 1 that I probably will play on day 1. Because I really like Dead Rising, and I've been saying for years that game deserves a remaster. The biggest problem with Dead Rising 1 these days is it's just so buggy. It's so hard to do anything in that game. That's interesting. Okay. You're gonna be real dicks about this, aren't you? That's not gonna work. That would work. Then there's the U problem. God damn you! Fucking laser puzzles, I swear. Another staple of Ratchet and Clank, the door puzzles. That won't work. That will work. The number of door puzzles that are just present in 2 is actually kind of ridiculous. For, like, they have so many different locks in that game. It's crazy. There's, like, the Infiltrator, the one where you turn the things, the sphere. 3 just had the one where they're coming, like, up the tunnel at you. So many locked doors in that game. Shame Ratchet 1 weapons kind of suck in 2. Yeah, the Tesla Claw and the Visibomb are the only ones, like I said, that are worth a damn. The Decoy Club is, once again, you can clip through walls with it, so it's useful in speedruns, but other than that, you're not going to use their weapons. Get the Bomb Glove back, which is nice. Iconic weapon. You can't be here. You... Let's play that game. Where can't they be? You can be there and there. Okay, so where can you be? Maximizes efficiency. There. I'm very close. There it is. Okay. Alright. Saboteur, famous for its rather scandalous DLC. But yeah, I'd be willing to play that one. Not with the DLC, though, I'll tell you that. Halo 3 ODST? Sure. I have the Master Chief Collection. What have I played for the channel already? I played Reach and 3. I guess I'm just committed to playing those in as poorly in order to understand the story as you can. After ODST, I'm thinking Infinite, then 4, then 2, then 5. And I guess I did play Halo 1 on YouTube. I never streamed it, though. Then I read one of the books live on stream. And then, if you can believe it, Halo Wars, actually. But 2 first, obviously. Halo Wars 2. Then I play a level of Smash Brothers where I'm dressed as Master Chief. Specifically, like, the Bee Gunner, I think. It has the Master Chief outfit. It's fine. It's easier to jump down and kill you with a wrench. Unbelievable. Oh, the ships! Holy ship! Okay, we got out of there totally fine, and I kept my cool. That's the important thing. DK and Tom? I have no idea what DK and Tom is. Rainbow Six Vegas? There's no plot to that game, is there? It's just, it's multiplayer shit. Which is not my cup of tea. At least not streaming. Occasionally I'll collab with, like Rosa or something. We'll do a multiplayer thing, but that's it. I also did Portal 2 co-op with my wife, but, you know, that's kind of an exception rather than the rule or the norm. I always thought it was odd, these guys, like, as a kid even. To me, these guys have, like, jetpacks on, or, like, rocket packs, and they never do anything with them. They're just kind of vibing there. Whoop! The helmet I get, and I like that when you break them it explodes. Helps that they're always in, like, areas where you need to be wearing a helmet, like Orxon in here, but... Yeah, no idea why they've got that weird backpack. It also took me flippin' years to realize that these holes were in the wall here, specifically so you could shoot these guys up the butt and remove them from the equation. As a kid, I think I just damage boosted past them. Finally realized that you're meant to look up those stupid things. Like, ages after I first started playing this game. Condemned Criminal Origins. There's a game that's taken me back. Sega, oh god, it is a Sega game, isn't it? The Condemned games are some interesting ones. They both have their strengths and weaknesses, but yeah, I'd be willing to play Condemned. Remember, this Halloween I'm doing Alan Wake, though, so... Or this spooky season I'm doing the Alan Wake games. And by the Alan Wake games, I mean just 2. Because I really want to play 2, and playing it on stream is a great excuse to play 2. Not that there's anything wrong with 1, but I'm told 2 is even weirder and more, like, surreal and creepy, and I want to play that. 1's just kind of a third-person shooter with some horror elements to it, that being the monsters are dark. It is so easy in this room to crash the game, by the way. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, knock on wood, that doesn't happen. But I've crashed the game so many times in this room because I'll, like, hide in the corner and visibomb shit, and the camera can't handle returning from the visibomb point of view back to Ratchet. But, I mean, look at this fucking room population. Of course I'm gonna hide in the corner. The First Fear! Ooh. I did play 3 back in the day, co-op. 2014 or so? God, I don't remember when that came out. But, yeah, I'd be willing to do the Fear games. Alma. Icon of, horror video game characters. Spooky girl. Who's also a mom, but a ghost, and is sometimes pregnant? I don't know. The lore of Fear is really fucked up, but given it's a horror game, it's kind of expected, so. And then you get to 3, where it's like, what did she name her sons? You know, Bishop and Point Man. Huh? Yeah, Bishop has the cool psychic powers. Point Man just shoots guns really well. No, I got that, but like... You couldn't think of a second fucking name for your character? You named him Point Man? Ridiculous. Or was Bishop the dad? I don't remember. It's been ages since I've gone into Fear and its lore. Oh, the Nonnery games, 999. That's just Escape the Room, right? Visual novel mixed with Escape the Room puzzles? I could probably be talked into that. God, there's still so many of you. Not so many of the birds, though. I love that they can hurt each other. It's so good. Fucking comedy of errors. Wow, this room was not as bad. I was always terrified of you have to kill everyone. I was always terrified of that room when I was younger, because there were just so many people. I just ran around and did a lap, and the enemies mostly took care of themselves. That was easy. Running up on my time here. I'll beat this planet and then I'll be done. I don't think I'm far from the end anyway. I don't remember if there's much after this room. I don't expect there is. Still gotta get the gold bolt on this planet, and I'll be damned if I can remember how to do that. Give it time, though. Oh yeah, we're right at the end. Oh, can't you... I know I keep talking about the speedrun. Can't you completely, like, skip this fight with the speedrun? Like, it's stupid easy, too. You die... At the end of this cutscene, you spawn in the fighter ship, but if you die, you respawn on the ground and have to, like, walk forward to activate the fight. You can just jump over to where the info bot is and skip the fucking thing. It's really an oversight.
Hello, Captain Ratchet.
Back when your chin was so much like a butt. How are you breathing?
Come and get me, hero.
That is an impressive starship, though.
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
Yeah, so if you just crash immediately.
Thank you. Thank you. Tonight's event
Yeah, you're
will be
welcome.
rebroadcast at 7 on channel 4073.
Who voices Quark? I have no idea. Ah, no. Maybe you have to, like, save and quit. But I do know the speedrun skips this fight just by jumping over to the info bot.
You know, Ratchet, I'm doing this for your own good.
Only the best people say that! Missiles. God damn these missiles. There we go. It's like, I know you gotta get into a rhythm with this one.
Nice shot, kid. I owe you one.
What? Also, I love that he's like, I'll get my Star Cruiser and fight Ratchet. He spends the whole fight running away from me. Firing missiles and mines back at me. Oh boy! Wow, there's more health now. I have more health than I realize. Which, you know, is probably not what you want to hear somebody say while they're in the middle of a fight. Ah, this. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. This is the weird, gotta, like, go back and forth, but angle up every time so that you make sure you get him for some chip damage. Remember that pattern. That's burned in my brain. It's crazy what you latch onto from these games when you're a kid. The stuff you remember. Oh, for God's sakes. The minions! And, there we go. I know he summons guys. The stuff you latch onto and, like, the strategies you develop and learn, they just carry over into adulthood because they still kind of work. Crazy when you analyze those. Like on Pokitaru, when I just skipped the fucking, boat part of the escort mission because I hung off the front of it. Doing that since I was a kid. I'll continue to do that every time I play this game. The boat escort sucks. Alright, come on. Boys are. Oh boy, oh boy. The minions, at least, you know, or his lackeys, I guess.
Those buffoons. They couldn't shoot the broadside of my fitness trainer.
Hey, she's a classy lady. Leave her out of this.
Time to get up close and personal.
Love the fitness trainer. I don't know who decided to make a robot thick, but I need to shake their hand. Thank you very much. I am out of missiles. Oh boy! He took a hard right there. He can turn on a dime. I can't turn that well. Yes, hold me in place. It's just free damage from it. Oh, he doubled up on me, you absolute bastard. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, you son of a bitch. Okay, alright, that wasn't good. God, I'd be really a lot more comfortable with the more health I had. It's alright, I got this. I forgot he had one more stage. I thought that was his last bit where the bits break off of his ship. Because I knew he went down to one segment. Oh, Quark. How did you ever have a TV show? A radio program or whatever it is. I was gonna ask if we thought Quark was ever actually a hero or he was just, you know, celebrity, but... I mean, I guess we know based from Up Your Arsenal, yeah? God, these mines! Just give me a clear shot, you big chin freak. Oh.
Oh, yeah!
This ain't good. I know I can get health, I think, by breaking rocks around me, but, like... I'm not seeing any. Oh, wait, there's one. Please be health. That was the opposite of health. I got hit by a mine looking for health.
All in a day's work.
Really choked it at the end there. Gotta be honest. Not thrilled with that. Rogue Squadron, is that the new one? I have no interest in the new Star Wars games.
From me to you.
Star Wars hasn't interested me since, like, Lego Star Wars. That was the last time I played Star Wars and was like, this is fun. So, you know, if they ever do more Lego Star Wars, well, I say that.
Going to be my first space battle when I was just a small front.
Lego Star Wars has interested me, but not since they added voice lines. I'm the firm believer that Lego games were better when they didn't have any voice acting. And the story was just grunts and weird noises. So much funnier. Slapstick galore. The story was told in like this weird abridged format. It was great. I loved it. With voice acting, it just feels like a normal video game that for some reason they put Lego over. Without the voice acting, it's really like, oh, this is a Lego production. But that's like my boomer take, I guess. My Lego games were better before they started yammering on all the time. It's particularly egregious in Jurassic Park, where they don't even bother recording lines. They just steal lines from the movie.
Let's have some fun.
It's awful to listen to. Oh, health. Yes, please. How much did that heal? Barely any, so it's not even worth stopping the fight to look for health unless I'm really dedicated to finding it or really low. What are we doing? He crashed into a building, that bastard. Alright, here you are. There you go. Okay, that was weird. Thanks for showing up. Oh, boy. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I got 2 left? Okay, whatever. Okay, I still have 2 left somehow. God, the space combat in 2 is so much better. I will give Going Commando that.
Well, it looks like if you want to jump.
And then for whatever reason, it's just not in Up Your Arsenal. There's no space combat. They replaced it with the Quark vid comics, which are fine, but like...
Oh, yeah.
I like my space battles. Where's my space battles?
Okay, you've had your fun.
Phantom Hourglass. I don't know how that would work with emulation, because like... In order to do Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, you need to like use the stylus for everything. And that's extremely awkward to do in an emulator.
You're in big trouble. Big trouble.
God, no missiles again either. Ugh. Part of me thinks maybe I should save the missiles for the end so I can just hammer damage during the awkward stages.
You think you got me? Catch me if you can. Bullseye.
Oh boy. Coming at him from an angle is definitely better, because it's harder for him to drop mines in my path that way. Also, I try and lead the nose a little bit. And it's such a big chin to hit. God, his profile picture up at the top. First of all, I love that it's in like 12p. But more to the point, I really love that it is 80% chin.
Hey, Ratchet, funny old pal.
Oh, he's begging for mercy. There we go. Got it. Between Worlds? Absolutely.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, I put Charlie Damned back on the list of games to play. Since the remake's not coming out for ages.
I must admit, your piloting skills are improving.
Thank you.
You'd come around.
Never mind the time I blew it and choked at the end.
Come on, Clank. Can't you just once relax and enjoy a little success?
Hell yeah.
You want to catch Drek? Bet you this baby can do it.
The Oh, hello. Didn't realize it was yours. I'm stealing this.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Gorda City. This once peaceful planet is being torn apart today in an unprovoked attack. It now seems certain that Supreme Executive Chairman Drek will not be dissuaded in his efforts to destroy the galaxy for his own selfish needs.
That's
All
me
hope
in real life.
certainly seems lost.
Darla Gratch.
City destroyed, ruins abound, we're all doomed. I'm just screaming and running. Nothing's chasing me. I'm just screaming and running.
It is worse than I expected, too.
Look, maybe you were right. This this is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Quark.
It is not too late to stop Dredd.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Let's go get him.
Now you are talking.
Alright, and look at that! An arc for the character. He's learning he was being kind of a dickhead this whole time. Which, again, nothing wrong with 2 and 3 not having that aspect, but, like, for a storytelling perspective, that's easily the best part for me. I still need to find out how to look up where this flippin' golden bolt is. It might be open now, because I think the idea is, like, if you break all of the towers, it opens up? I'm not 100% sure. But either way, let's at least go to Ultanis. 4 golden bolts! Fuck! And one of them's super awkward to get. There's that one, the awkward one, and... I don't remember where the last one is, but I'll figure it out. Show off the gimmick of this planet, and then that'll be it. Went a bit long today, but, you know. Had to beat the planet I was on. Couldn't stop in the middle. That would have been weird. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern time because, you know, job.
Clank? Clank? Come on, wake up!
Captain Quark?
No, goofball. It's me, Ratchet.
You could fit, like, what? 2 of me in his chin.
You got toasted by lightning.
Same time.
This place is having
normal time. Sunday I always stream early just to, you know.
I'll be right back.
Enjoy a nice afternoon stream, but, you know, Monday, Thursday, Friday, I can really only stream when I get home from work, so. Anyway, yeah, the gimmick of this planet, first of all, Magna Boots, ew. We stand grind boots in this house, thank you very much. The gimmick of this planet is you don't get Clank, which, little annoying, given you've been relying on him the entire time up until this point for platforming. Minus, you know, the first 3 planets or so. But anyway, that is a problem for me to tackle tomorrow. We're in the end game, home stretch, but these last couple planets are, they are doozies. They are tough as nails, they are skimpy with checkpoints, and, well, we got one more boss, obviously, who is no pushover himself. But again, that's for tomorrow. Till then, love you all, be good people, have a great rest of your weekend, see you around, and stay classy.